but I don't know about the sound on it. Do you go control via OBS? Is that what you usually do?
I can't remember. I can check what mine's on at the moment.
I can't even remember, to be honest.
Let's see. Yeah, control audio via OBS. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it's not working at a glance. Like someone just gave me money and I don't see anything. Thank you, RTHR251 for the resub as well. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know how I fucked up this browser source already, but it's literally the only overlay here. It's favorited. So
not
like,
to add pressure, but the game is starting.
Like they're in? They're really in?
We're in the pool right now. We're in the spawn. You got 13 seconds.
13 seconds to figure it out. I am not figuring it out. Yeah, we'll let this one slip through to the keeper. Sync check 2, 1.
It just works.
Doors just opened. It just fucking works, man. That's the thing about these OWCS clean feeds. They never have issues. Chat, if there are issues with the production, let me know. So it looks like we've got ourselves Amalgam Mirror here on map 1. Little key difference right now. Nightmare, they're running the Genji. Liquid, they're running the Echo. Perhaps this has something to do with Zera's hero pool and a desire to counter it out. But I'd imagine we're going to see a lot of this mirror here today because everybody has Malga fever.
Malga fever for sure right now, but Infected is going to lose this HP trade by quite a large margin. Has to back it off. Allows Nightmare to claim a decent chunk of this point right now. Infected is going to recontest. Kuff has been forced all the way back. Now, still stabilizing. Both teams going to top back up their Malgas, get ready for the next engage.
Oh, I don't know how to make the bar at the bottom go away. It's just not auto-hiding. Absolute tragedy. Anyhow, looks as if the stomp has come through. Neutral just keeps on going on the point. Nobody really seems to have an advantage right now. Haven't been keeping track of the shouts. Early shout from Kuffer. Infected is going to have a second shout. This is going to be disastrous for NTMR if they can't close this fight fast. And Zera has gone down to Infected's big feet. So Liquid, they win this first neutral handily. They're ahead on Old Charge. They're ahead on players. And now they're just chasing to see if they can get a stagger.
Looking for it as well. Going to be a full disengaged Lethal. Trying to juke this one out, but he's stuck outside. He's going to go down a little bit late as well.
Thanks for the money, Chris. Welcome back.
More advantages for Team Liquid right now. They'll get control on this choke. They have Copy ready to go for this next fight as well. We've seen a lot of teams really prioritize Malga Copy early on in a lot of this. We'll see if Knife is on the same page with all of that. Raid Trade will be coming in during this one as well, but you see Knife hiding early, and it looks like the Brig's actually going that way. Genji too.
Look at this Knife hidden up top, but will be scouted out. Not going to catch them unawares from the looks of things. Copy comes out though, so an aggressive push here. Raze traded on either side. The Copy Malga just about to have this cage, and Admiral goes down to tree on the Sojourn. So already 2-player advantage for Liquid. This fight is done and dusted. The only consolation prize for NTMR is that they only use the Ray in that exchange. But Liquid, they're stealing this round away. They're already up to 50%. Please don't let me claim me.
We've seen it. We've seen these advantages really snowball, especially on Koff in multiple series already today now. Big, important trade for Nightmare coming up is going to be Cage and Rally versus Cage and Rally. But Zera's Blade, if he can get to it, which he should during this Cage trade because there'll be a lot of damage, should put it over the top. For the most part, it might just come down to how many players get caught in each other's cage. Early overclock from Tree, and Nightmare are going to try and cheat this one, take a step back, try and respond. Lethal on the back foot. They've avoided a lot of this damage, though. They'll push back in with Rally right now. Walking into it, Cage comes through from Infected. He is bashed. Kuffer's going to drop his cage as well. Now the blade from Zera looking to chop some people up. There's not too many people to chop though, but Lethal was getting the job done with this overclock, and they do have the ults to get it over the line in the end, Nightmare.
Oh, jeez. As soon as Admiral had to use his rally for that overclock, it felt like it was just game is done because there would be no answer left for Infected's cage. Vega would be able to fight inside Infected's cage with the rally, but somehow Nightmare, they clutch it out. Maybe that one ult. Did they even have an ult advantage? Ultraviolet gets a pre-fight pick onto Knife though, so this is exactly what they needed to get back into this round. They're still down 0-94, so one fight and they are done. Really aggressive from Nightmare as well, pushing all the way to the spawn, getting that little bit of extra poke and that pick onto Knife, and now Ultraviolet has a substantial Ray advantage. So next fight, Nightmare, if they can take it with fast tempo, they're going to be able to leverage that.
Trying to go through coast right now. Zera's going to walk in and find all of them there, so it shuts out the team.
Welcome back.
For Nightmare. 10% until this race, so we're just going to start on point for now. Eyes on UV to see if he can spot this advantage, and they play aggressively with it. Meeting on the corner right now of the two Malgas. Root Ball is still 23% away. Quite a long way. Stomp comes flying in right now. There it is for Ray. They're going to speed ring out, disengage, and they are long gone.
Great
Team
fight.
Liquid. Clean kite.
really nice kite. Thank you very much, Red Dude 21 for the resub. Welcome back to Parasocial Friends Club. Now, having cheated, the ult, Liquid are in the driver's seat. They're ahead on Knife's ult. They're flipping over to the point. They drop the Ray in main. Cuffer's in a lot of trouble, but it looks like he's managed to kite it out. Lethal is taken dangerously low, and again infected. The Stompy Mauga. Big feet on this kid. Do not kid. Now, Lethal goes down. 1 player advantage for Team Liquid, and Nightmare, they need to touch. They are glued to this objective. Knife's in the back. He's still got the copy. He finds a kill on Admiral. He finds a kill on Ultraviolet. Who needs a copy when you've got this guy in the neutral? Knife, he's a goddamn wizard when you take him off ping. A stomp from Cuffer is not going to achieve what they need, and Nightmare will fall.
Nice round from Team Liquid. Of all the word traps we fall into sometimes on these casts, leave it to you to fall into a word trap where you have to say kid twice in the sentence.
Score 0-1.
Nice. Very nice. Dude, why doesn't my stream elements thing work? Like, why am I just robbed pizza cake?
The notification thing?
Yeah, I think there's just nothing on the screen. I'm hearing nothing at least. Maybe maybe it's coming up and I'm not monitoring the audio source. I remember you taught me how to fix that.
Yeah,
how do you do that?
If you right click on like the audio source in the mixer and go, I think it's properties. Where is it?
No,
maybe it's not properties. There's one of the settings there. Oh wait, go
advanced audio properties, browser, monitor,
and output. No, and output only, I think.
Done. All right, hopefully I can hear something. We've got a fast first fight though, and RuPaul is just going to go down to nothing at all. Lethal with a pre-fight pick onto the Juno. That is massive. We can get some massives in the chat. I can't even see the 7TV emotes, but I need you to spam rubbish. So easy first fight for Nightmare now. Night and day difference to their previous, because RuPaul, he just gets his head ripped clean off. So now Nightmare, they've got control. Hey, I got a sub sound. Lovely. Cracking QWQ. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Thank you very much. And Nightmare, they're in control. They're capping the point right now, but it's actually not done. Because Liquid, they're going for the retake, and Lethal gets caught out. Oh. He got railed early on. Knife finishes it with the stickies. RuPaul, he's going to swing out in main, take down Cuffer, and Nightmare, they played a little bit too aggressively up top. They're trying to hold the high ground choke while simultaneously playing a point player to cap. That is a big mistake from them. They should have just given the space, taken the cap, and then 4-point side.
Yeah, it would have been a lot better for them taking that 5v5, but they're just caught napping a little bit, and Team Liquid will get a retake. And normally this map can be a very tricky one to retake. Taking that high ground, so many good stomp opportunities for the defending Mauga can be really difficult to get through. And I think we're either going to see Nightmare try and swing through maybe Kitching or maybe Point, maybe a bit of a split push. I see Admiral moving to swing main. We're actually going to peek out all the doors at the same time right now. Speed ring for Kuffer to take that high ground right now. Infected's taking a lot of damage right now. Might have to drop. Cardiac Overdrive is going to top him up a decent amount. Full rail for Tree, looking to try and deal with Point. It's a big Genji force onto Point. Tree wants to go fight him, though. He's got the full pocket as well. They've been chased out of this. Very split fighting, but it's Tree who gets caught in the middle of it all. Now the Mauga stomp comes in. Ray comes over the top right now from RuPaul. UV was a couple of % short, but gets it just in time. Copy from Knife. Nearly has it. Now the blade comes through from Zero all over Vega. He will go down with that copy cage in. Zero doesn't want to get into that one right now. There's 2 Maugas inside it. They're buying time here, Team Liquid, but as soon as it goes, they're going to get involved. Kuffer with the stop. Kuffer with the cage afterwards as well. He's locked everyone up, but Zero is on the back. All over RuPaul. Can't find the finishing blow, but Deflex will do the job. They win the Mauga fight on point, though, and they have got the flip. Knife is going to be coming back in. Most of the stickies onto the wall, though. They're now getting Tree back with the overclock. Rally in his face, slides away, has to keep running right now. Tree needs all the help in the world. He's trying to juke him, but they're coming both sides at him. He gets bullied into the corner. They try and steal the point during it, but Knife will be chased away as well, and Nightmare can stabilize now.
So much greed from Team Liquid trying to clutch these situations. Tree, he slid onto the Genji when he was touching point. That is a recipe for disaster, really enabling him to get traded the first time. And then afterwards, they come back in onto the objective. They're already down, and Tree, he can't get that overclock. He hasn't waited for his tank. Infected, he's rushed over to the point and thrown down the cage. Lethal has popped the clock. He's just fighting to break the cage at this point, and somehow inside the cage, Zero will kill Vega. What is going on? How on earth is Vega the one to die inside his own cage? Liquid, they have lost a crucial fight here. Tree, he finds a late kill onto Lethal, but the staggers are going to be brutal. Infected goes down. Looks like RuPaul might have gotten out in spawn, but still the damage is done. Infected is late spawn. Even Ray charge, even rally charge. Cuffer's going to have that cage. Cage Blade, again, so difficult to counter. It's all on Knife.
All on Knife now with this copy. Very difficult fight here. Razor, we're probably going to come up mid-fight if this is a long one as well. Last chance here for Team Liquid, they have to hold this point. Going to be a Juno and Echo flank on the far side.
Juno
Looking for
set.
UV, traps him in the corner, full sticks onto him as well. No escape for UV, won't be getting that Ray. Zero has gone with the blade, but he needs to do so much with this. He's done 2, dashes into a fence, 1 slice onto RuPaul as well. Wants to deny the mini. RuPaul juking around, Zero juking, knife comes in, interrupts for copy, Sojin saves the day. Zero nearly did so much in the end, but it wasn't enough. Team Liquid hold on, but they've got to withstand for another fight.
Disaster fight for Nightmare there. Ultraviolet getting caught really out of possession, stuck forward, isolated. Absolute mess, getting retaken by just the copy, and it wasn't even the copy that won it for them. It was Knife in the neutral. NTMR, they're coming back in. They've got Cage Ray Rally. This is a huge combo again if they can force the objective. But Cuffer, he's swinging top off rip, which means it's going to be quite difficult for him to get cage value on the objective. If they keep taking this slow, Liquid are going to have all the ults to match. They're so close. Cuffer pinning up on the high ground now. Here comes the point touch. This is final fight territory, Xavier. Cage comes down. In comes the rally from Vega, but he does not bash inside it. Razor exchange, but it's Cuffer that goes down. I don't think it's going to matter. Cage comes late from Infected. Maybe it will matter. It's a 3 versus 3 right now. Zero goes down, and Liquid, a storm appears to have been weathered. Helen is laughing his ass off for some reason, but Liquid, they win that trade on point. Nightmare, they rushed it. They took top. Cuffer took a lot of damage, and now these are just late kills. There's no chance for a recontest. Cuffer, you're coming back on ball. You got nothing.
He's going to give a touch for what it's worth, but he is 1 versus everyone and gets taken care of in no time. I saw Zero will get 1 more touch. He's getting packs from Admiral, but there's not enough packs in the world to help Zero win that one. And Team Liquid will take the first map in a 2-0, but not a straightforward one at all.
Thank you very much for the 20 months, Christina. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Oh, geez, like a real dogfight there, but it seemed like there were a few crucial fights where Nightmare really dropped the ball. Situations where they were advantaged in ults the enemy had to touch, they find themselves getting caught out. And then again, on that final retake, they have the ults for the retake. They have that marginal advantage, but they don't play to it. They take their time touching point, which allows Liquid to charge up everything they needed to win the cage exchange on objective. Catboy Cartel member, welcome back to 4 months. And a winking face to you too, my friend. Parasocial, obviously.
A parasocial wink for him. All right, yeah. And we've seen many times today that people, when they go Malga, they are quite happy to die on that Malga hill. I guess the question for Nightmare is, did they see enough in that to think they can turn it around in future ones? And to be honest, it was close enough, I think. I think we're talking small margins for the most part. So I think the idea that Team Liquid could keep playing it. One thing I would like to see, though, is especially if you're Nightmare right now, you're probably going to have to play Malga inevitably another time in this series. You know, probably multiple times, if not. So if Nightmare do have a comp or a set of bans where they think they can have advantage over Team Liquid here, maybe even if you take out the Malga, maybe force some kind of Sig Mirror or something on like a Havana, something like that. Maybe there's an opportunity here for Nightmare to take us a more diverse direction and then still feel like they're competitive enough to take the Malga Mirror when they inevitably get sent back to it at some point in this series. That's what I think, at least. We'll see if Wheats and Nightmare are on the same page.
Oh, I was talking about Wheats while deafened. I'm glad that we both wound up in the same position
Wheats
here.
direction, yeah.
Yeah. People were saying to me, can I coach Nightmare? And I'm saying, Nightmare, they're always high-key coach diffing me, because not only is Wheats monster of North America, just, presence in the server, they've also got Gultech in the wings, pulling the strings, just giving them ways, strategies, keeping their ear to the ground about what's happening in Korea non-stop. Like, how do I compete with that? All I have is Jamal saying ban Tracer. You know what Jamal did? He waited until the match was over. Yeah, you've seen it. This guy's unbelievable. They didn't do my tea, did they? They asked for my 2 cents on why we picked Timeless. They are in. All right, so chat. What they did is they pinged me before the match and they said, "Hey, we want to do a little production segment where we talk about why did you pick Timeless?" And I just replied with the letter T, and they laughing reacted to it. And then an hour or 2 later, they pinged me again and they said, "Hey, seriously now, why did you pick Nightmare? We want to do a segment." And again, I just replied with the letter T. And they didn't run the segment, the bastards. That was genuinely, that's all I wanted to say on the matter. It would have been good. It would have been good. Nice shirt, mate. Yeah, I'll sniper rep.
What they should have done is brought up, the dancing T emoji. If they bring up that, GIF, that would have gone really well.
Yeah, no, maybe the second time, instead of replying with the letter T, I should have replied with the GIF.
Oh, a GIF we can show on broadcast.
Yeah, sorry guys, my chat interaction is atrociously shit right now.
You got it on your
'cause
phone?
I can't see it. Yeah, I've got it on my phone, and it is just dreadful. Like the phone chat is genuinely the worst thing in the universe. I think like half of the screen is taken up by the stream manager stuff at the bottom. I don't know how to hide it.
I've never used it on my phone.
Yeah, no, it's stats bar. Well, I don't need stats, right? I don't need to know how many viewers I don't have.
I've been I've been linked to Kellen tweet. Hold on. It's of you.
Kellen tweeted? What? Did he tweet a picture of me? If this guy... Kellen, did you tweet a fucking picture of me?
It's not a picture, mate. It's a video.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's good, actually.
Where is it? Someone in my room's so loud. Fuck you.
Watch the video. Gives you a cheeky thumbs up at the end.
Unbelievable. Can't win with this guy.
I can't believe Kellen didn't get player of the match, actually. I feel like he was robbed.
Yeah, no, Kellen actually felt robbed a player of the match, dude.
He hit
was
like every
so
stomp.
stompy, bro.
You talk about Infected's big feet, but I know a guy with bigger feet, I think.
No, dude, after being forged in the fires of Europe and just winding up under the foot of every single European Malga player. Wait, why is my stream 2700 bitrate? Is the... Oh my god, I guarantee my OBS setting is 2500 bitrate output.
As for default, I think, yeah. I think you can change it.
Why would it ever be that? You can?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just up the
You
bitrate.
can. I just upped the bitrate. Congratulations, guys. You now have a viewable stream. Well, it's still actually like genuine horsecock. You're on 720p too? Ah, you can't fix that.
Oh, 720p is the default.
One.
Yeah, you can't fix because that happened to me on the first day of Stockholm as well.
Yeah, come on, guys. You're not here for the Overwatch. Grow up. Well, maybe now you won't look like shit. Unfortunately, I always look like shit. Unter your audio is so arse though. What's wrong with the audio?
Oh, wait,
other than my mic.
Someone was saying you sound good on my stream, but worse on your stream. So I don't know if like OBS has the wrong thing, maybe.
It definitely has my headset.
Oh.
So there is really no
Unsure,
fixing
then.
that. Yeah. Can you make the face cam smaller? For a price.
Oh, thank you, Stios, for the tier 1. 11 months. Hello, bro, to you
Hello,
too.
bro.
Welcome back.
Did you do it in cursive?
In cursive?
Alright, you're too old. You're too old to understand. Oh, money sound.
Can someone from a different generation please explain that to me?
Thank you very much, Baxter OW, for the 7 months. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. It appears that bits are not showing, but one bit is not enough to shrink the camera. No, you people must be new here. Jelly Misu, you're not new here. You know better than this. All right, looks like we've got a complete change of pace here now. We've got a Ram ban and a Juno ban. Juno ban, that takes teams away from the Malga composition, really weakens it. And we've got Liquid on something that is a little bit more their signature, a little bit more their flavor. We've got Infected on the Wrecking Ball, the Lucio Ana. Knife has been doing God's work on the Echo, so I can see why he'd stick it out. But then Nightmare, you can see that they've got Way's coach as their coach because they're on Hazard Bastion.
This guy will tell every team in every corner of the world that Bastion is the solution to their problems. Lethal's going to be trying it here, but it's certainly not the solution to Nightmare's problems. They do get the first flip despite losing Lethal very early. Now as they walk on point, Tree is going to be putting a lot of damage into Kufa right now. Kufa's going to fight right back though. He's getting Pocket and Kufa is now very much on the back foot, will get taken down, and they do convert that first pick into a fight win in the end, Team Liquid.
The Norris, welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club, and of course, Slay Queen. Nightmare, they're making swaps now. Winston, Lucio Ana, Sombra Tracer, this is a huge swap from them. I wonder whether the Sombra Tracer is going to find value versus the Torb. Torb is one of those heroes where it's like, if you don't have enough dive, it counters out your dive. But if you've got enough of it, it can just be a liability hero, something that is actually an easy target. We've got RuPaul playing very far, and he's already taken down the 6th man. We've got Infected in the back, poking out UV. Okay, so I don't know who RuPaul and Ultraviolet are apparently, because I'm saying that RuPaul is the one taking down the 6th man. He's the one with the Torb. Nightmare, they're forcing point, and they have forced all of Team Liquid to back up. So now Nightmare, they've got themselves a little bit of space. They've got the nano boost. Kuffer receives the nano, but it's a dreadful nano dive. He had to use bubble early. Vega, he very nearly goes down. Copy on the high ground. It's a copy. Ana, he will go down. Knife is isolated, but Admiral has fallen, so it's not looking good for Nightmare right now. They don't have any ults to pour into this one. And Liquid, they're just going to take this first point clean as a whistle.
You can see Kufa's having a really hard time. They're playing quite a lot, boop him out of bubble, dislodge him. So every time Kufa is trying to take some space, he just goes down to about half HP. He wasn't dying early in those fights, but it just means he gets no opportunity to go forward, no opportunity to bubble the backline, no opportunity to stop RuPaul influencing the fight. And Team Liquid will get a quick first point there. 4 ults going into the next one. Nightmare a little bit slow on all of these ults because of all the swaps they did.
Yeah. They made many swaps, but I think with 20 seconds on the clock, they can honestly charge up to be even 4-4 on the ultimates. Interested to see whether Lethal is going to be able to hack out Infected, or if he's just going to try and dive, because Sombra Tracer dive is very, very powerful. Kuffer, he's 83% of the primal, but he's getting poked very, very heavily. You can see they're all just playing slow, trying to charge up these ultimates. Nano comes out onto Knife. Kuffer gets pushed, but the EMP catches Knife. He does not yet have the copy. He gets slept up. Beat from Vega saves his life. Vega, congratulations, your first good ultimate. Cap is going to go the way of Team Liquid, but Nightmare, they have survived. Everybody is alive right now. There's a minefield on point, but with no pressure to... Where are you going, Kuffer? What are you doing? Kuffer jumps up onto the point, uses his bubble for absolutely nothing, but now he has the primal. Nano online for Ultraviolet as well. RuPaul's been naded. Kuffer catches the kill onto Knife, and Liquid suddenly looking a bit worse for wear. Kuffer's in the back with the primal, shades of his montage, and honestly, that is a really good retake for Nightmare. Now they've still got many ultimates in the back pocket, and Liquid, they spend heavy. They spend 3 to get 30% on the cap.
Invested quite a lot, and now Infected will be going over to the Winston mirror now. We saw Infected really not taking this mirror much during the regular season at all, but happy to take it here. Going to be a full mirror in terms of backline and tanks right now, but Ultraviolet, he has for Nano ready to go, so a chance for them to engage. It's going to be a copy forced out of Knife on the flank, and he is chasing down this Tracer all over him. Can't find the kill. But Admiral gets for Nano as well. I don't think that was intentional. Admiral was snatched it out of Kufa's hands. Admiral's going to have to try and get the work done himself. Doesn't find it, so it was double support ult in exchange for that copy. Now Tree has Molten Core on the point. Zero has a Pulse Bomb. Kufa just jumping onto the high ground right now. Molten Core to take up a little space. Kufa will bubble the choke. Will be cleared relatively quickly. And Team Liquid, they can start to take some space. Lethal is 1 HP. All over him is Infected to finish that. And they can start forcing the cap right now.
Brutal fight for Nightmare. Ollie bouncing around in Ultraviolet's face, but it's not over yet. Ultraviolet, he's secured a trade. Tree goes down as well. It's a 3 versus 3 situation, but RuPaul, he has got that nano boost. Really, Liquid, they need to touch the point, but if their backline gets into a little bit of trouble... Admiral, he finds the trade on RuPaul. He doesn't use the nano. Sleep comes out into Infected, and he will go down. Agreed. Injung, shut the fuck up. You're Korean. Your casters do nothing but scream, so you can't have a go at me for this. And somehow, someway, Nightmare have clutched this one out. Maybe Liquid will go for the recontest, but no, Knife goes down. There is no recontest. Scoreline 1-1, and we're just in a Winston Armor now.
Just a full mirror and actually clutch from the backline of Nightmare. We've talked about, I think Yuvi's got a lot of praise over the regular season, rightly so as well for how well he's played. Crucial sleep there. Admiral comes up trumps with that trade as well. Now Team Liquid, they have both support ults going into the next fight right now, and they actually, Lethal dies early though. The point still doesn't unlock for 20 seconds here, so Nightmare, they can take their time if they want. They don't have to commit just yet. They can wait for Lethal to get in position. Might even get... Whoa, where is Knife going? I don't think he was expecting to run into everyone there. And now actually all of a sudden Nightmare can take this fight a little bit quicker than they originally wanted to.
Yeah, now that we're in this mirror, I feel as if Tree's pick is just completely out of place. Beat comes in from Vega, but the counter EMP is there. Not to secure kills from the looks of things. A little bit of a... Oh, wow. Complete swing and a miss from Lethal there. Counter EMP on a Beat. That doesn't even cleanse. No, comes out onto Admiral again. And this time around, he's fragging out. He's taking down RuPaul. He's taking down Tree. Who even cares if Kuffer's dead? Nightmare, they're so clutch right now. 2 nanos onto Admiral and 2 fight wins as a result. They actually did not win the fight with a nanoed Admiral last time. Grow up. But it looks like Nightmare's going to get this first cap. Tree is still on Torb.
Still on Torb, trying to come back into this one. Halfway to Molten Core. Kufa's going to go into the backline. Dynamite from Lethal connects. Bit of success there. Infected has for Primal to keep going. Point still hasn't flipped at all during this, but 2 players down. No DPS. Infected just trying to play his life, pocket his backline out. They will manage to regroup there. We're chasing this one down. Kufa actually wants to boop Infected in one more time. He might get him. Defensive nade comes out. They can't catch him. Late kill onto Infected. They might just keep going right here, Nightmare.
Oh my days. Liquid really dropping the ball here. Feels like Tree, he believes in this Torb pick, but in this current matchup, I just don't see the vision. And Infected has made the swap over to D.Va. At that point, we can just close the curtains on this map at 1-1, because I have zero belief in Liquid's ability to win in this matchup. Ultraviolet is pushing so deep towards the spawn. He goes for a nade, catches Infected. Infected is already half HP. Liquid, they've got no choice but to play slow, but 40% to go for the cap. Pulse from Knife is massive. aggressive. Finally, some value instead of just getting pre-fighted. Someone just gave me money.
Oh, counter postman from Zero is good as well. No Anna's on the field. Lethal has killed Vega. Beat from Admiral tries to come through. They're pushing it over. Infected's going to get DMEC now, and Nightmare should be in control of this point. They need to deal with this turret, but they 2v1 it in the end. Kufa's going to back up to point. They only have Lucio heals, remember, so they are all quite low, but Zero's just picking up all these low players, and Nightmare will go 2-1 up here on Saravasa.
Nightmare really firing at all cylinders right now. Even when they lose their honor pre-fight to a pulse from Knife, still, they cannot weather the storm of Admiral's beat. Liquid, they're coming in on this final point. And still, we've got Infected on D.Va right now. Grow up, man. This is not the win condition for your team. It just doesn't make any sense. If Lethal has gone over to the Ash, maybe go back to... No, why would I give these guys any advice whatsoever? Nanoboost comes out from RuPaul. Now they're pushing deep. Knife is nanoed. He's powering down on the backline, but Admiral's peel is good. Not good enough to save the day, though, as Knife is going to start snipping through everybody. That's 2-player advantage for Team Liquid right now. Knife, he's got that tier 3 perk, which means he has 3 blinks, but he decides, out of respect, to get traded by Lethal with all of his blinks anyway post-recall.
We'll have a pulse bomb coming back here. Knife will have it for Team Liquid Soul, and he should be back quickly enough. Now we're coming into it. It's going to be Nano and Primal for Nightmare to pro into this one. A chance to do a lot. Vega's beat is going to have to try and save him from both. They swing up, now Nightmare start forcing the point. Bob comes through, Molten Core in response, will burn through that Bob relatively quickly. Primal with a back from Kufa. Vega doesn't give a beat onto everyone. RuPaul didn't get it, he's getting juggled in now by Kufa. Defensive nade comes out, Kufa can't confirm the kill. He's going to get Nano to keep going, still trying to get onto Vega, but Kufa can't fight all that much with either ult. They have taken the flip right now, but this is an expensive one for Nightmare.
It's a pricey fight for Nightmare. Liquid, they're going to have an ult swing on the retake, but again, they've lost their beat fight. And Nightmare, they've been getting so much value with their beat fight, so even though Liquid have some reasonable ults for the retake, they can nano Infected. We're talking about a main tank on D.Va right now. What is he going to get done? Rove, thank you very much for the resub. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Really, I think Nightmare can just close this one out right now. If Zero can find a pulse, if Admiral can charge up that beat before Liquid go fast, it's going to be so difficult for Liquid to ever find their way back in. Tree has finally seen the writing on the wall and gone Soj after all this time on Torb getting smacked about. But really, it's anyone's game right now. Nano for RuPaul comes out very early, which means that he can't swing at all. Tree gets nanoed, swings onto point, but is completely counted out. Here comes the beat turn. Zero's in the back with the beat. He gets slapped up by RuPaul, so clutch. Zero's gonna go down. I will... You're dead, bro. You're getting benched for Hawk next week, okay?
RuPaul's traded late in the fight here. Nade comes out. Kufa's found 2 journalists. Sleep is good onto Knife. Tree will finish the job. Maybe save his life as well. Lethal still found kills. Admiral is coming back in. They can't get the touch during all of this. They nearly found a way.
Oh my god.
Nearly found a way, Liquid. The sleep to start it all felt like they might have set him up. Then it looked like they saved Knife for a second. But Kufa gets the trade to the backline in the end.
Who would have thought that Infected going D.Va was not the solution for this team? Like, who would have thought?
I mean, I don't know.
Outrageous
I was looking at these documents earlier, and it said in paragraph 4 on page 72, and then Infected goes D.Va.
No, because, like, we lost a scrim to Vestola on D.Va, so, like, we have to play D.Va, right? That's how that works. Yeah. I'm watching Bernard on D.Va tearing it up in Korea. We have to play D.Va, guys. Like, grow up. Grow up. Actually, unbelievable. This has got to be a draft doc difference, to be honest. It's the Wheats docs, man. Wheats, you know, he may be more of like an aura coach, but like he's got intuition, you know? He's not going to say, Papa go D.Va, right?
It's actually like, Chris theory, you know? Like you don't always have all the numbers, all the stats, all the figures, but sometimes you can just see what the answer is just by looking at it, you know?
No, because I remember, like, we had this big problem on Atlanta in 21 where it was like, we had players that always wanted to play the meta comp. The meta comp was like ball, zen, double flex, like
Pelican,
ball, tracer,
right?
dive.
Like, yeah.
Pelican wanted it, but it wasn't just Pelican that wanted it. It was Seffi that wanted it, the head coach. And I was always like fighting so hard to be like, no. We have Gator on ball. We cannot do this. But unfortunately, it appears that the Team Liquid coaching staff, it's just the new era of Atlanta 21 without somebody to say, let's not put Infected on D.Va here in the Dive Mirror versus Nightmare, because they are just playing to their weaknesses. It doesn't matter. We won in OT though. Yeah, look, We did not win on ball, Kai. We won one fight on ball because Shu and Skewed were pissing their pants in the back. And Gator went for that slam on the coast that would always get him booped off the map. Do you remember, like, we would play Volskaya, and every single Volskaya first point, Gator, without fail, would slam coast near the mega on first point and get booped off the map? It was genuinely like you could set your watch to the consistency with which Gator, when we tried to mirror the dive, would get booped off the map by a brig. Like, it was outrageous, his level of consistency.
You know what they say about teaching an old dog new tricks?
You genuinely cannot teach an old dog new tricks, and when your tank player is a 25-year-old Rhine Orisa 2 trick, and Pelican is saying, Ani Shiba, we need to play Ball Zen Tracer versus Gladiators.
Alright, Genji ban here from Team Liquid as we move on to Havana, and it's going to be a Malga ban in response here, which I think makes me think that Nightmare are quite keen to play the Sigma Mirror here, which should be a good matchup for Kufa into Infected, honestly. But maybe once we look at the backline here, Bap Zen here for Team Liquid, what's going to be your choice here from Nightmare in terms of, is Admiral just going to mirror it? We've seen little bits of his Zen in the past, but he's surely not on the same level as Vega.
Yeah, in my opinion, this matchup is going to be Nightmare trying to play a real fast, speed-orientated comp, and Liquid just going for the hard spam. I think if Nightmare matches the hard spam, they have no hope. But Nightmare, we have seen them consistently crack these matchups with fast comps. That being said, I believe last time it happened, there was a Zen ban in play. So Kuffer, he's going to be under so much pressure in this matchup. Really, I think it's almost... I don't want to say almost impossible, but it is incredibly difficult to make this comp work right now when you're playing against the Zen. Kuffer is just going to be taking a beating.
Yeah, especially into the Torb as well here. The Torb, the Discord, everything can go wrong. Expect Nightmare to roll the payload up to this first corner, and then essentially just trade damage onto this front line until eventually they have a nano turn ready to go. Leafa will keep taking pot shots here, just trying to put him under a bit of pressure. Knife has actually been slept on the high ground. I don't know if they can turn that into anything, though. They nade Knife. They do turn it into something. Normally the Torb's so good at controlling the area, but they just, off the back of the sleep there, UV opens the door for them, and all of a sudden they can get through the trickiest part of the map for their comp for free.
Yeah, now that they're at position, this is a totally different game for Nightmare, because Liquid, if they don't have the space, if they don't have those wide angles off rip, this comp can really struggle. Kuffer's used his bubble early, though, which means that there is a swing timing for Team Liquid, but look at Lethal. He's got this angle, cheeky little angle on the side, and if anybody peeks him here, he could rip their head off. Ultraviolet as well, he's really playing to the condition of the comp. He goes for the sleep, he goes for the backline nade, but it's a swing and a miss. Boston, the intuitive player, he eats it all. Now all he has to do is play slow, and Nightmare... We're back in disaster territory for them. With the current car position, really, I feel like the reason Liquid lost that first fight is because they were holding a little too far forward. They were a bit too aggressive at the start. This long fight, now that the car position is far, really it favors Liquid's comp a lot. The only chance that they're going to have to win is with Ultraviolet's nano, because this is the turn where Ultraviolet has a nano, and Liquid, due to their quick deaths on the first point, they don't have an ult response.
And now, all of a sudden, they still don't quite have the nano yet. They're going to bubble onto the high ground. This time, though, Tree is not slept. He's not naded, so he can back out of that deep in the angle. They will slowly but surely zap down this turret, clear that one out. UV now has the nano, and this is the timing. They need to find success. No defensive ult yet for Team Liquid. Vega's going to wrap round to the left-hand side now, trying to stay one step ahead of where Kufa wants to go. The nano comes in onto the Soja. The Soja will slide away. Oh, but Infected's naded and caught on point. And this time, the Matrix doesn't save him. Now can just stabilize here, Kufa. He nearly has Primal ready to go. He has the high ground. No tank to help them bully their way out here. He's going to jump in. Oh my god, so risky from Kufa. 80 HP in a dream. Gets the bubble just in time. Gets the defensive nade. He nearly has Primal. Knife goes down on point as well. They're trying to swing out. Vega's desperate for kills. They can't get it done. And are really well played. UV finding the nade in that timing as they take that nano dive. Even though the nano got nothing, the nade was the difference maker.
Honestly, I feel like that's all on Infected. Kuffer, he went for that nano dive, and he didn't even block the support sightline. All that happened is Infected got caught by a nade. But when you're playing Sigma in this matchup, you've got a shield, you've got your grasp, you have so many tools to deal with that nade. Infected getting nading there, it is just a skill matchup where he has failed to do his job. So Nightmare, even with a dicey nano dive, they make it work. You see this stuff happening in Korea, and you've got Dongak bubbling behind the Sigma, blocking everything, making it so so difficult. Here, you've got Cuffer jumping backline onto a Sojourn with slide, and still it just works. Infected, you not peppy, bro. Flux comes out now onto Ultraviolet, and he's not even going to hit the floor. Tree's going to rail him right out of the sky. Not the first time that Ultraviolet has been railed by Tree, and Cuffer's going to fall as well. I will say, this second point, this is the best space for Nightmare's comp. First point is a nightmare. Oh, for fuck's sake. First point is incredibly difficult because the angles are long, you can play far. Here on second point, though, it's actually quite easy to close the gap. Beat pushes, nano pushes, there's a lot you can make work.
Now, beat push coming through, nano as well. These are the big tools as well. Vega has Transcendence to answer one of them right now. So if I'm Nightmare, what I want is, can I use one ult to force Transcendence, the other ult to kill? Lethal with a cheeky flank underneath, catches a body shot onto Tree. Transcendence has been forced out. Lethal gets the beat, swings out. Tree is separated from the Transcendence, doesn't save him. They are going to trade a couple of kills here back thanks to the Molten Core. Tree's still on high ground. Kuffer jumps in for more right now. Vega is underneath and separated, and Admiral is with him right now. Sleep onto Tree as well. He can't even help him. He'll get executed underneath Kuffer's big feet. And now, all of a sudden, Nightmare. They've probably just gotten this right, but retake's going to be so hard, even with Infected on ball.
Infected's on ball and RuPaul has the nano boost, so I think that it's not over yet, but Nightmare, they've got some great ultimates to keep on hanging on. Infected is just rolling around on the cart, trying to stall for as long as he can, wait for his backline to get back into the mix. Now Knife is on the point, trying to go for the touch. Slam comes out, catches absolutely nothing. Liquid, they've got some space. Tree, he's sliding in main, he receives a counter nano, but Cuffer, he's on his case. He has the Primal Rage as well. It's so difficult, but no kills are coming through. Tree, he does not have the clock. Cuffer pops the Primal, but he's slept up at 0. He hits the Pulse Bomb. He takes down Infected, and it's just all Nightmare in the feed. Really, Nightmare, they're playing so well. In their disadvantaged turn, Lethal, he flanks bottom left. They isolate players. Transcendence is on the left side. Players on the right are dead. Such good positional play from Nightmare, and nobody marking that flank. Where was Knife in all of this?
Haven't really seen him much at all on some of this defense, really, since making his way onto the Tracer. Nightmare now coming into this next one. Vega and a Zen on here, back onto that. It will be a very good part of the map for it, long way. But I think Nightmare, like you said, they're doing such a good job here of taking a bit of a space, then finding the dive. They're just squeezing Liquid into a killable situation. Then once they get them there, they have the ults to push them over. Kuffer's going to go top left right now. Will get cleared out of that space for now. They've got pressure on Infected, but Knife is with him. So they're trying to make this as difficult as possible for Team Liquid to push. They're going to try and clear those players out. Infected, though, not stopping the cart while all of this goes on, but they catch Admiral. Kuffer tries to respond with the bubble, but they will all leave that bubble as well. UV is good for one trade, though, actually, here. So 4v4 situation as Knife has to back it all the way up to the mini.
Trades are good for the defenders, but it might not matter because Liquid, they just cannot survive. Why are they so far forward? They need to play for this long fight, for their winning condition, but instead they're brawling it out versus the Lucio comp. And suddenly, again, Nightmare, they're in a position where they've got double support ultimate, Cuffer's closing on his own ultimate, and Lethal, he's got a long angle to pop the clock. Nothing online for Liquid. Infected on Diva. It's looking like an absolute wash right now for Liquid because they need to touch card. Nano comes out. Cuffer's going to completely block that door. Nobody is going to be swinging for so long, which means that Infected on the card is in trouble. But RuPaul, he gets the counter nano. The Storm, again, it has been weathered. RuPaul, he has got the counter nano. Infected is on card, and Cuffer goes down 97 on Primal. Maybe the main tank can aim. Maybe it's all okay. And Team Liquid, now that they've survived this turn, survived the double support ultimate, it's going to be really tough for Nightmare to cap this third point.
Lethal's going to get a late trade. Won't make too much difference in the end. Nightmare will have one more shot at this, or one more proper shot as we go into the final minute. Primal went overclocked to do it here, but Vega has the Transcendence, which should be the perfect answer to this Primal. Tree's going to have his own overclock as well, so not only can they survive that Primal with Transcendence, they can burn through it a lot very quickly as well. Zero's trying to make his way in the flank right now, taking his Tracer duel, trading damage, but there is an orb on Knife as well, so Zero's going to have a hard time with this one. Kuffer's trying to help him find that space. Zero's sneaking in for a pulse bomb attempt, but Knife is just on his case, denying every door he wants to walk through. Kuffer's going to go for it now. Bubble and Primal is going to become out. Overclock has been used. Transcendence still in the back pocket. Lethal's used it as well, but Knife, he's the one who finds the pulse bomb kill. Primal onto Tree right now. Kuffer just kill him. Tries to get RuPaul and spawn as well. Forces him in. Infected's good for one trade right now. Has the self-destruct. Bubble will break and Kuffer will die. And they should be good for the whole Nightmare. They have maybe enough time for a touch, but Zero's going to get his Discord. He's getting chased all the way out. Admiral's underneath with him as well, but he's in equally as big trouble. They're going to be rolling back out on ball to get the touch, but even if he can, I don't think it makes the difference. Lethal slides for it. No touch in the end, and they do get a hold just short of third point. And did you see during this, someone in chat pointed out as well, that Kufa has picked the turret perk on Winston for one that gives you 30% damage to turrets and buildings.
Oh, you think that's a little fat finger?
I think it's a fat finger.
Everyone knows that when Kufa is in an important match, piss starts streaming down his leg in a very consistent flow. So it would make a lot of sense that he has pissed himself mid-map and picked the wrong perk. Because I can't help but feel as if when the enemy team is playing 0 heroes that have deployables or anything of the sort, maybe picking that perk is a miss. Oh, money sound. Pipe Garfield Connoisseur. Thank you very much for the prime. Oh, no, welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. I love supporting the bourgeoisie. Respect. If you too would like to support the bourgeoisie, maybe sub to me.
All right, now Nightmare with a very different look on the defense here. Admiral is on the Zen.
Oh, look, Nightmare was honestly looking so solid on the attack with their Winston comp, but I feel like here on the defense, there's just no way that they have the edge. I don't think very much of Infected or Kufa's Sigma, but I think if we're in this Ana Zen matchup, if we're in this double flex matchup, really Vega has so much room to carry. Maybe there could be a Widow diff for Lethal. If Lethal is left completely uncontested, the Widow for Lethal is definitely stronger than what is going on for Team Liquid. But Tree, I mean, he's just going to Sonic Arrow. What's he going to swap to here? But Knife is on Venture? What is going on here? Why are we on Venture?
Taking the Sig Mirror. I don't mind the Venture in all of this. I think in some, especially these big open maps where it's like hard to cross some of these areas, I think the Venture can actually solve some of these problems. Very good at fighting in that room, in this top room that Lethal and Admiral are playing in now. I'm a bit of a believer in the Venture. We've seen it on Circuit Royale historically as well, so I can get behind it actually here. We'll see. We'll burrow underneath, get himself in that room, or maybe not. Maybe just go back. But I think there's a real chance if you can take some of that space. Oh, never mind. He's actually just going to go
He's swapping.
Yeah,
maybe we're going to see a Trace and Mirror now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Liquid, they've pushed the card to about halfway. Now they're at the corner, and they really do just have to contend with this side fight. Zero and Admiral are blocking it together. But again, I feel as if I would back Team Liquid in this duel. Last time we saw this, Admiral just takes Tree's head off. Here I am, doubting the Raptor, and he comes in clutch with a pre-fight pick on to... Oh my god, Zero is in the state right now. Admiral and Zero together, firing on all cylinders. Takes down RuPaul as well. No hope at all for Team Liquid. I would have thought... I really would have thought that Liquid has the advantage here, but, you know, apparently Admiral's good for it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I would have thought like maybe Kufa has like a slight Sigma advantage here, you know, maybe slight Widow advantage, but could the Zen advantage be the difference maker? But if Admiral was going to not just hold his own, but actually find all these opening picks of a fight, put the team on his back, it's going to be massive for him. Now Admiral's still holding that high ground, slightly closer to Transcendence. Admiral's good for it again. He's actually just the king of Zen. We wasted him on Lucio all these years. Sleep from
back
the high
in the day,
ground.
people used to call him Admiral Bapta on account of the fact that he had that BAP in the back pocket. And sure, he was a 2.4k average damage per 10 BAP. But Admiral, if nothing else, he is a player who does his job. Put him on Zen, your job is to kill people, so he's going to do that. Window comes out from RuPaul, but already Liquid are down. This feels like a very flustered Window, not playing to their strength at this point. Impatient. Trank comes out as well. Knife is trying to get on the Widow, but during the Trank, Infected will fall. This is a disastrous scene for Team Liquid right now. They are on their strength. They are getting the matchup that they want, and they are getting dominated by a Lucio player on Zen.
Now going to try and blink through underneath Knife, but Zero's good to mark that as well. Admiral has the Transcendence in the back pocket. Kufa has the Flux ready to go, but Vega had it forced out by that Nano, and they just catch RuPaul early as well. And the backline from the high ground are doing everything from Nightmare. Kufa is holding his corner. Zero's not letting anyone move. Lethal's not even had all that much of anything to do so far in this game. Vega's going to go Kiri now to try and support Knife even more on the flank here. But a minute left on the clock. Team Liquid needs something to go their way quickly.
Cheeky peek bottom left from Lethal right now. This is a real feast or famine play. He may get himself taken down, but again, Admiral kills Knife. Unfortunately for NTMR, Kufa's going to go down in main. Looks like he mismanaged his cooldowns and he's going to fall. Vega, he is buying time, just wasting Zero's time, but the pulse is good. Suzy Q and Lamp both invested though for Team Liquid, so a little bit of a skill disadvantage. Tree, he clutches up. He's in so much danger on the carpet. He hits the shots when he needs them. Push onto the high ground now. RuPaul jumps up. Knife in the back, hits the pulse bomb, and that's going to be Nightmare's first point, done and dusted. Vega onto the Kiriko. It was the solution that they needed. Instead of being on a liability hero, he goes something where he can play his life a little bit more, and he clutches up.
Ask for something to go right for Team Liquid, and all of a sudden, everything goes right for Team Liquid. They're able to absorb the Pulse Bomb, then Tree hits for Dink, then Knife hits for Pulse Bomb. Really couldn't ask for more, and all comes down, all starts in that snowball from that Kuffer mistake there, just getting caught in the front line. And now more time on the clock for Team Liquid, and they're right back in this one. They have the Flux for Dragon, the window. These ults can be combined quite nicely as well. Rock will come out, doesn't connect. Tree looking for this angle. Flux will come now out onto Infected. He should be safe from this position, though. As for Matrix, does give a lamp right now. Admiral still has the Transcendence for Kuffer if Infected uses this in response, but Infected should be okay. Actually goes for the Rock, avoids it. The Dragon combo, though. They do hit the combo in the end. They get that frontline kill. And again, now with Sigma advantage, Infected can just walk forward, try and interrupt all these duels. Rock will go wide, but Lethal's actually found the pick right now. So in theory, they can use this Sigma advantage, but they've been forced back. Admiral will pop the Transcendence. Lethal's gone down, though. And this Transcendence is nothing but to keep himself alive in the end. He wants to try and swing aggressively for a kill, but he has to be careful. He's got Zero with him. The window comes out, and Admiral is well and truly trapped. He's going to get nanoed. Admiral is going through right now. He's all over the map. He kicks the map in the face. He does get traded in the end. Kitsune Rush was used on Cart during all of this as well. Zero on 1 HP. Doesn't have recall right yet. Vega's there with him as well. The Kiri swap does seem to be making a bit of a difference here for Knife in terms of support. Kuffer has come back in ball in all of this as well. I don't think it's going to help. And this might just be second point as well. UV trapped underneath the pulse bomb onto the floor. Unnecessary, but it gets the job done. And second point should be going their way.
To be honest, you can see the desperation in Nightmare's eyes. Kuffer on the retake. He goes for this pre-fight Flux, which is, it might buy him a little bit of space, but really using an ult just to walk out of the choke, it feels like a weak decision. Liquid, they're back in the driver's seat, but it's not over yet. We're now on very long angles where perhaps Lethal can make a swap back over to the Widowmaker, express some skill there. Either way, 2.5 minutes to push in a slow comp mirror. I'm feeling good about Team Liquid. Ever since Vega has gotten over to the Kiriko, it feels like he has been applying a lot more pressure than he did on the Zenyatta. Infected gets naded up and rocked in main, but Vega again, Suzy Q, both Tracers just completely buckling their pulse bombs right now, but Infected is still going to go down. Not sure how that happens in a Lucio Ana versus Ana Kiri mirror, to be honest, but RuPaul's traded Kuffer, and at this card position, trades favor the attackers, Xavier. A rare statement.
Lethal trying to play to get himself out of dodge. Here he will get himself out of dodge. Takes care of both with 10 HP. No problem at all. Enjoying that moment as well. But Lethal has to be careful here as they're still quite far forward and they don't have everyone back just yet. They're holding on to this high ground, but I think Lethal actually caught an adhesive siphon there down to half HP. But the sleep is good. The assassination. And Lethal, this is where he lives. He owns this room. They can't get him out of it right now. Flux to try and turn it from Infected. Lethal is caught out of it. Lands on the mini. RuPaul's going to die, and Lethal low HP again. Finally he will go down. Knife is half HP and Zero is on his case. The amp to chase him down now. They are going to chase this Tracer to the ends of the earth, I think, all the way in, trying to give him the run around right now. Knife is going. Can he get another mini? Boops off the mat into the rock. Took their time, but they wouldn't give up the chase. They get that pick and they can start walking a little bit forward again here. Contest Infected soon.
We're in one fight territory right now, Xavier, and both teams have a lot of ultimates to play with. No Flux for Infected, though, and once again, he catches Kuffer's big rock on the chin. Counter rock from Infected catches Kuffer, so I guess he wanted to swallow something too. But NTMR backs to the wall. They may have a Lucio comp, but they've got so many ults to play with. Tree receives the nano again. Flux. Nano clock comes out. Tree is... Oh, the Flux misses! Or maybe it was rocked. Now Tree, he's brawling inside, but he's taking Kuffer for a ride. Tree finds two. Admiral went down with the beat. There's a rush on point. This is the last fight, Xavier. This is the one that matters. 20 seconds on the clock. Lethal, he's traded Knife. The defenders are so advantaged, but they need a touch. It's going to be a C9. No way. Admiral had beat. If they just touch, they could win. Liquid win the map.
Yeah, Doomfist, Lucio back there. The beat will buy him so much time. More spawns coming back. A chance for Lethal to keep peeking behind all of this.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know Owen Wilson was at the SSG bootcamp as well.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Oh,
you actually got to be old to get that reference nowadays, dude.
Yes, Owen. He was in Loki, right? That's something that's still current.
Oh, there was some Owen Wilson movie that I watched like 100 times as a kid, and it ended in the snow. I need to look it up. I must do my research here.
Right,
Owen Wilson movies.
I'm gonna rewind and check that Flux cancel right at the end.
Oh my god,
that might have been pivotal too.
You know, Owen Wilson has still just consistently been doing movies all this time.
Oh yeah,
like he was in 3 movies in 23.
He gets through the work.
He's a volume actor at this point. What movie was it? Let me have a look-sees. I don't think Zoolander ended in the snow. I think I would know if it was Zoolander. It was some real. It was I Spy with Eddie Murphy. Oh my god. I need to watch that.
It was a cancel from Infected as well in all of that.
Well done, Boston. 5.4 on IMDb, 15% on Rotten Tomatoes, 2 out of 5 on Common Sense, whatever that is. And yeah, watch I Spy 2002 with Owen Wilson and Eddie Murphy if you want to watch some real trash.
Some real trash.
Can you say hi to Blissy for me, Unter? No, because he's not in his chair. He asked me to help him with his bedroom. He said, I need help. Unter, I need your help. My bedroom broken. But I don't know what that meant, and I said, no, I'm streaming.
Not very precise information.
Can I give you like an idea of just how useless these guys are? I showed up at the house, right? And they've been here for 3 weeks. And I was expecting to have to sleep in the small... I was expecting to have to sleep in the small bedroom, right? Like you would think the small bedroom is where I'm going to wind up because the Koreans would take the 2 big bedrooms. But what happened is I actually had to sleep in Blissy's cum-stained sheets. That's a lie. They were actually incredibly clean. He's very respectful. But I slept in the master bedroom because Blissy had slept in there. And unfortunately, he was completely thwarted by a blind. There was a blind that was half open, and he said, Shebal light waking me up, Shebal light so difficult, and the remote didn't work for the blind. And he could not figure out how to walk up to the blind and close it. Because there's a little manual controller on the blind motor where you can just close the blind. So I got the good bedroom because Blissy couldn't solve that. And you would think maybe the story ends here, but no.
Wait,
because Blissy's bedroom was also broken. Blissy had gone to the second biggest room. I go into the second biggest room and he's just sitting in the dark. And I'm like, bro, why don't you turn on the light? And he said, oh, light broken. I need to change light bulb. And he opens a cabinet where there's a bunch of light bulbs. And I'm like, why don't you change? And he said, and then I just unscrew the light bulb, put it back in. It's head height, by the way. Like I can do this standing up, no chair, nothing, right? Takes literally 10 seconds to replace this kid's light bulb. So I get the big bedroom with blinds closed, obviously, and Blissy gets a light. But now something else is wrong in his bedroom that I can only assume he could single-handedly resolve if only he had an ounce of critical thinking ability.
I mean...
He got that back in the cage, though. Like, he's good for that.
Literally and figuratively, there are no lights. There are no lights going on.
Next time, get Admiral, not Bliss. No, genuinely. Like, Bliss is a player who just doesn't do his fucking job. You know? Like, one job. Close the blind, change the light bulb. He just doesn't do it. Like, should have gotten Ollie.
Wait, did I ever tell you about the Lastro story from LA Valiant as well?
You telling me? This has got to be a chat comment, right? Like,
no. No, because
I was on LA Valiant with Lastro.
No, I swear it was Lastro. It was from Reprise, so it might have been before you.
Yeah, but I know the story. I've told the story like 3 times.
The blind one? Yeah, okay.
Of course. Yeah. You know, these guys had a similar issue. Wait, I'll show you on the webcam, actually. You see how all of that black stuff on the wall? You see how there's like a big bright thing there because it's not a blackout blind, right? But here, it's all blacked out. The Koreans came to the house and they said, Kellen literally said, I can't play. I can't play. Because the issue was they could not block out the light from the blinds. And they had to get the general manager of the organization to come around and help them because they could not shut the blinds to the point that the sun wasn't shining on their monitors. So it was actually a 1-to-1 repeat of the Lastro story where we're like 2 maps into scrims of Kellen in Utah and he's like, Shebal, I can't play. Like,
but you need adult intervention.
You can't play.
Yeah, adult intervention to close the blind.
And then, that's not even the best part. The stuff that's pinned over the windows fell off, and they couldn't stick it back on. So the general manager had to come back to stick it on for them.
Well, it's good to know that Tuki's been made to do plenty of work this weekend.
Oh, double sub sound? No effect. Thank you for the prime. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Yippee. That makes sense. That checks. What do you think we're going to see here on map 4? Because I feel like Liquid, they've gone to their strengths, right?
Yeah, are they happy to force? Because it feels like actually not very comfortable on the dive mirror here, actually. You know, Infected going on to Diva and all this sort of stuff. Maybe they just want to go that direction again here, Nightmare. What mode is left? Where are we at? We've had...
it's push, right?
It's push. So there's not a lot of options, really, is it? Because we're on Colosseum or Esperanza.
Yeah, who used the Malgaban last map? I saw there was a Malgaban.
Let me check that. Refresh. The Malgaban, it was Nightmare used it.
Oh, Nightmare used the Malgaban there. Fuck. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Colosseo coming out now, but with no Malgaban in play, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Because, let me tell you, Nightmare got themselves a nasty Colosseo. You ever seen Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
No.
You don't know the video game Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
No. Is it new?
No, it's, when did it come out? 1987.
No. But before I was born.
It's a vintage Nintendo game. It's quite famous. Anyhow, Kuffer is quite literally Mike Tyson on Ramattra. So if they can enable the Ram comp on Colosseo, whoa. Brig ban is open, no? Why does that matter?
Someone banned Brig as well. Oh yeah, it says there's a Brig ban in Game 4, but I don't know if these are accurate here on Wikipedia.
Oh, you can see them. You can see them on the screen right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine.
Nightmare have banned Pharaoh, Juno, and Malga. We're going to Esperanza as well by Nightmare, so they're not even going to try and do a punch-out situation. They cannot block the Malga. They don't want to play Ram into the Malga comp. Esperanza instead. I wonder if they're going to square up in an honorable Malga mirror right now. What were the bans on this map? I didn't even see them. Brig ban from... Wait a minute. Nightmare's not squaring up in an honorable mirror. They've banned out the Brig... Oh my god, they're playing Hazard.
They're going to play Hazard. They're going to try and play it here. They're going to play with the Ana as well here. So we've seen Ana be very effective into Malga. Normally only with like in the Malga mirror more in Korean than anything else. But they're going to try and run it here, so the nade timing is going to be super important here for UV. The big thing for Kuffer as well is just to avoid running into this Malga too often, because if Infected can just chunk Kuffer's HP, then follow him around with a stomp if Kuffer ever engages, could be a really big problem for him here.
One thing to note though, Farah is open, Torb is open, Echo is open, so many different heroes that traditionally give Hazard a bit of difficulty are all open for Team Liquid. Really interested to see whether Nightmare can actually make this work. The Ana is huge. The Ana can really give difficulty to Infected. It's going to be hard to play that card pushing game, and Infected has already used a stomp, just playing slow, just pushing the objective, but really keep your eyes on UV because he's going to be the one to open things up with nades.
Slow and steady until UV can find its next nade timing. Lethal's going to be forced back a little bit here. The knife's a little bit low in the air right now, forced all the way back. Now they're going to turn onto Kuffer, try and chase him out. Defensive wall denies the slam, but it's not going to save Kuffer's life. And now, oh, they do give a trade, actually. Admiral comes in, looking for one as well. Lethal was in as well. Knife is in so much trouble here. And it might all work out. Good stomp in the end, but can't actually trade for kill. UV gets the nade off, will survive. No Kuffer, no problem. It was all an elaborate bait.
Cannot sing the praises of Nightmare's backline enough. Ultraviolet, he hits a game-winning nade on RuPaul, and in response, Admiral, he's in there. He gets that finishing blow, and then after that, he saves Ultraviolet's life from being traded by Infected. We've got massive swaps coming out from Liquid right now. They're on the Sombra to try and counter out the Hazard. They're on the Kiriko to try and cleanse out these nades. Really big swaps coming through, but interested to see whether this actually works for Team Liquid, because I feel like Nightmare, they have strong position, and I don't think this is a Hazard counter. It feels like people are forgetting what's good into Hazard at this point.
Oh, wall off now. Got him pinned to the corner right now, but he cancels the wall as well. He's got a whole load of nothing with this Nano right now, but they have killed Infected on point, so I guess Kuffer made the space right. UV will still get traded, though, which is an important trade. Chasing him down, RuPaul will go down. They are moving the robot during all of this as well here, so they should be able to get the cap. That's checkpoint for Nightmare, and Admiral will go pick up UV from spawn.
Really interesting to see Infected sticking it out on the Mauga, trying to make it work versus the Hazard. So many of the key components of the Hazard comp are not in play, or of the Mauga comp are not in play right now. There's no Brig, we've got Knife over on Sombra. Honestly, I feel like they need to think more about countering out this Hazard with traditional Hazard counters. And Kuffer, he gets a pre-fight pick onto Knife. This is just outrageous at this point. The card is just going to keep on rolling for Nightmare. Liquid in shambles. Perhaps they are pissing themselves this time around.
Plenty of piss to go around now. Team Liquid getting close to 5 ultimates, but still 30% off that cage as well. And Nightmare have a chance maybe just before any of this comes up. They've caught Knife on the flank again as well. Maybe he has to get forced out. Kuffer will get cleared in turn by Infected right now, but Vega's been put to sleep. Hack comes through, overclock, and Tree will finish him off. Beat from Admiral is not a pretty one. I don't think Kuffer even got that potentially, and they will just clean up as the result of that. Easy one for Team Liquid, considering how complicated that fight could be. 2 ults used in exchange for 2 ults. Really not too bad for Team Liquid.
Honestly, it's a good situation for Liquid. I thought that Vega's beat might have even been a little bit overzealous, but matching beat, you can't be too critical of that. And even though Nightmare have an outrageous amount of meters for the amount of time in this fight, these next few ult fights are going to be brutal for Nightmare. Playing into the cage, into the EMP, both game-winning ultimates, and Nightmare, they don't have the support ults in response. Kuffer's downfall is always gonna... No way! Infected! He pushes top, and Zero, he jukes the cage. Blade comes out now from Infected. Knife is looking for the EMP. Wow, Kellen, I agree. Blade from Zero finds nothing. Nade from Ultraviolet is massive. Can we please get some massive in the chat? But no kills are converted. Infected is slipped up. Finally, you use the EMP. EMP and Rush both come out for Team Liquid, and surely they can close this one out now. But there's still a Nano Boost online for UV. I don't think they should try to clutch this one. They have the lead, but they will try to clutch it. They throw the Nano Boost out onto Zero. He's getting minced. Tree finds the kill on UV, and I feel like that's judgment to use the Nano Boost. Oh my god, Infected's back on D.Va. They're going to lose. Why are you on D.Va?
He just can't resist every time. Can't resist going on to the D.Va. Now, pretty much a full neutral here. Closest are the overclocks for both teams. Team Liquid approaching the checkpoint for the first time. If they win this fight, they have a great chance at it right now, and they do have control of the high ground. Disruptor shot goes out as Kuffer goes to steal the robot. Comes out, walled onto the D.Va. They've got control of the robot again here, Nightmare. But difficult to make this next step. Now have to go very deep, and there's going to be limited opportunities and angles for UV to find the nade here. And Team Liquid might just be happy to slow it down until they get that overclock and use that with Triog from the high ground.
Came out onto Zero up on the high ground. A second hack has hit the south tower, but no kills converted. Tree's got the clock. He's got the high ground position. He pops it, but he takes an incredible amount of damage and has to backstep. Really quite low value with this clock, but Kuffer is taking a beating in main. Looks like he's successfully kited it out. And at this point, it's all Nightmare all the way. They want to finish this fight fast. They push deep. Tree actually slides in, and dividends, exclamation mark div in the chat. Even trades on either side. Infected has lost his super. Tree, he just keeps on pushing. He takes down Zero. Lethal popped the clock in all of this, but it appears that Vega, typically a lead-foot robot of a Lucio, will be juking it. That being said, keep your eyes on the card. Admiral, he's more than just done his job. He's stolen the objective so incredibly far, and what looked like a fantastic fight for Liquid trade-wise amounts to nothing.
Admiral gets hacked and chased down, but I think he got the Mega all the way over on Coast there, so he'll get out as well for all of this. Now, double support ult coming up for both teams. But remember, the Nano doesn't really function as a defensive ult.
There's no soup right now.
In the same way. Oh, yeah. 90% of it just going to go. Suzu not in time for Infected. And now they can't even use these ults for Ram Swap from Kuffer pays off for them. They'll clean up the rest of this fight. They'll trade Admiral, not the worst trade in the world. And considering they got that for free, Nightmare are going to be laughing about this Infected over onto the Malga.
Oh, geez, this is a mess for Team Liquid. Losing card control in that big clutch fight and then playing too far up. Infected out of suit, getting caught out. RuPaul, late Suzy Q. Everything going wrong for Liquid. They want this map 5 scenario oh so badly. It is the doggiest of dogfights right now. Really good ultimates online for Liquid, but a nano blade coming through for Zero. He doesn't even pull the blade. He's going for it in the neutral. Counter beat, counter EMP. And maybe we wanted to pull that blade, Zero, because now Liquid, they've clutched this fight out. Now we have a beat blade for the next fight, but really it felt like that was Nightmare's fight to win. The counter EMP from Knife coming up trumps, and Zero, the discipline to hold on to the blade, maybe costing him a little bit. The swap game continues though. Kuffer's back to the Hazard.
Yeah, it feels like they wanted to do a sort of classic force the beat with Nano, then Blade afterwards, but the way Zero went out was just meant he was completely separated from any sort of pocket out there, but still, they go in without ult, and they actually end up forcing both support ults here, so they still have beat Blade from this repush, so a great chance for Nightmare to stabilize once again as we enter just under the 3-minute mark. Dash in from Zera, beat over the top, Blade will be pulled this time, all over Vega, dash, oh no, the dash into the wall, doesn't find it, but double TP away from RuPaul is good as well, and Zera is slicing absolutely nothing. The wall now just to try and save Kuffer's life, but they are all trapped in here. They have to try and deflect now. They 1-for-1 trade, 4v4 situation. Zera is stuck in and will be killed off as well. Disaster fight for Nightmare.
Okay. Really disastrous fight for Nightmare. They needed value from that Blade. Checkpoint has still not been conceded. Tree pops the clock now out in the open, and Cuffer, it's a smackdown. It is absolutely disastrous for Nightmare. They have really let this one slip. That Blade was the key, and it has fumbled. Nano comes out onto Cuffer now, and he's pushing deep, but he doesn't even have shift to secure a kill. He's walking forward. He might be able to find a kill on Vega here, but no. Suzuki is good from RuPaul. Everyone has cutted it out. Zera has found a kill onto Knife, though. Cage comes through. Infected with the Cage. RuPaul has the Kitsune rush. Tree has killed Admiral, and again, Nightmare, through the thick of it, they are losing this fight. Stomp is not good. Zera finds another trade. It's a 2 versus 2, but Ultraviolet, he's on Ana. He cannot survive. And Liquid, they win another disadvantaged fight. Nightmare, they are pissing themselves right now. They get the check. They push past the choke.
Oh, such a scary situation now for Nightmare. We enter the final minute and a half. Vega nearly has a beat. Knife nearly has the EMP. Nightmare all on Kuffer to land something with this downpour right now. Have to work around the Suzu as well. Kuffer will walk up, stabilize on the choke here, and now it looks like Team Liquid are slowing it down. Want to make sure they build up these ults, because once they have that EMP, once they have that chance for Knife to just turn the corner with this EMP. Kuffer is on the high ground looking for the downpour. They all walk in. Beat push comes through. Admiral is still 25% away. They try and disengage, but UV will not be so fortunate. What? Downpour comes out now, but what are we raining on? Wait, does get Vega maybe actually? Yeah, he got Vega. Not the worst pick in the world, but Kuffer is 1 HP. Has to try and wall and play himself defensively. Admiral comes back to focus him, but it means Zera is alive. He has EMP. The checkpoint's right there. EMP over the top. Admiral's going to get caught. Doesn't get it off. And it's just there. 30 seconds left on the clock, but that's a huge swing for Team Liquid.
Lead conceded. Liquid, they've got the advantage now. Admiral, he's Ajaxed in all of this. Cancelled, beat by the EMP. And at this point, Nightmare, they really... What, do they play slow for a Nanoblade and then try and take the lead on the other side of the map? Infected is going incredibly deep. Tree has slid into the spawn. Admiral has once again gone down. Lethal is flanking, making a hero play. Zera, he's got the Nanoblade. The trades, they really favor the defenders in this situation. Vega tries to boot the Nanoblade, and Zera, it appears that he has clutched up. He has survived. He gets 3, 4 with the Nanoblade. Infected is the last man standing, but he will not secure a trade. But honestly, look at this ult situation right now. How on earth can Nightmare reclaim the lead? There are 0 ults online for Nightmare, and even if they play slow, they will not charge a single one. Clock and Kitsune Rush available for Team Liquid, and Infected is going to get the close spawn. Bare minimum of 2 fights to take, and that's 2 fights with a huge ult deficit.
Nightmare need a miracle right now. They need an opening pick. They need their DPS to make a play. Maybe Lethal can find a target to engage on. They can kill someone early. They can't give space for Team Liquid to use their ults comfortably right now. They're going to walk forward. Kitsune rush on point from RuPaul comes through. Admiral gets one shot right now. Trade 1-for-1, but Kuffer's getting deleted by this Kitsune. Actually had to stay and keep point contested. No real choice. The robot will be moved away. Zera dies in. Tree nails the shot. One more touch from Lethal when it's just all over. Team Liquid will take the series. They get the revenge for the regular season.
No, dude, I'm gonna get draft capped by Danny. We have to play Liquid now. No! Genuinely, how can I possibly compete versus this team when they've got such an overwhelming draft advantage? They have an autistic data scientist doing the draft, and we've just got me not even showing up to work. Oh, God. Nightmare, they had such an overwhelming advantage there, but really they fumbled it. They don't go for the Nanoblade. They blade, and Zera fumbles. Kuffer, he goes for a big downpour, and it is a nothing burger of a downpour. Absolute disaster for Nightmare, but really, it's par the course for these guys. Everybody knows this is a team that pisses their pants when the pressure is on. And now it's going to be Liquid versus SSG to up our social credit next week.
Yeah. Unbelievable, actually, especially that last map, because they just had such a commanding lead as well. Felt they were fully in control of that Esperanza for most of it, really. And then it just falls apart.
What was that, 90 meter to 0 lead, and they managed to piss that away?
Yeah.
even with Admiral doing God's work too, even when they were fighting post-checkpoint, Admiral, he steals cart, he takes fight wins away from Liquid, but it's just not enough. Knife really did a lot on the Sombra there. EMP turns, a consistent win. Admiral, the Ajax was game losing.
Yeah, I was pretty skeptical of a Sombra pick when I saw it come out, you know, compared to just like, why are we not just on like a Torb or something, you know, like the sort of go-to one we've seen historically there. But it really works out. The hack obviously puts a lot of pressure, can be used to contain the Genji, can be used to interrupt the hazards block and everything like this. But I think you also have to give credit to Team Liquid, right? After the sort of beatdown they got at the end of the regular season. Great recovery. Obviously helps to have knife off ping and all of that, you know. But, yeah. Really good situation for Team Liquid to be in. Obviously they have to play SSG. Winner gets to go to China. That'll be next Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
I just work here, dude. I don't know. I'm only the team in the match. Like, what am I doing?
Don't worry. There's surely someone pretty smart in the room, right, who will have, like, a real, you know, good view of all the nitty-gritty stuff like this, right?
Chris, I don't know if you're watching, but the thing is, CJ is actually the master of the nitty-gritty. He sees the big picture. He understands the game at a very high level. But CJ's, I suppose his, you know, most significant trait is the fact that he just enjoys the notion of moving in silence. So even if CJ has the answer in a scenario, he likes to keep secrets. So, you know, occasionally I will troll the draft and CJ will be like, oh, we probably should have done this. And it's like, wow, you're really right here, eh? You really know what's going on. We'll finish a map. We're talking about it today. And he said, like, you know, I know the answer, but like, I'm just going to figure it out anyway. So like, what's the point of me saying it?
Why should I tell him the answer when he'll get there in the end, you know? He'll make it.
Exactly, right? Like, why figure it out in game when coach can figure it out in post?
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Sick match. I would have liked to see a map 5, though, to be honest. I really thought that Namir, with a 90-meter lead, they could have managed that. But UV, yeah. God, really nice on the honor.
Admiral as well, actually. Like, honestly, if Nightmare went on to win this series... No, but up until that point, he was actually super good for it, right? Yeah, there's a replay of the Ajax right there.
CJ says, nah, legit. That's his only contribution for today. Just agreement. Well, thank you, Chris, for knowing all and sharing none. I appreciate that, mate.
Chris
I love having to work for my paycheck.
I keep getting confused when you say Chris, and I keep thinking...
DJ is, he is Chris James Smith, if you even care.
Oh! This explains some of the name, at least.
You would think that he was born in Utah to a Mormon family. He has 3 first names, and they're all just like the most...
Stomp would have cancelled that beat, even if the EMP didn't. Yes. Leave it to Ollie to find himself in a situation where his beat is getting cancelled by 2 separate things.
No, it was a really bad beat, dude. Like, they just had to accept the loss at that point. Like, even without the EMP, that fight was done. They'd been pre-fighted by Knife. They had to just concede the lead and go next. But no, he tried to beat, like, 3v4, 3v5. And then that just completely cooked their ult economy. Like, you can't tell me that last fight wouldn't have been completely different without a beat.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Vincent, for the 3 months.
Threatened to retire in his Discord post this time around.
Oh, hello, Blissy. What were you doing? Playing with Dick, or...? Just lay on the bed? Yeah, he was playing.
He's had a cheeky wank there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Those sheets weren't as clean as you thought they were.
Yeah, I mean, look. If I can't see it, it's not there. Sunderol says hi, Blissy. Oh, don't worry.
Soon is old oaks in a nutshell.
Thank you, JRV lot. Nightmare makes land. Chris gets divorced. Soon as old.
You want to go get dinner? Maybe tonight we go dinner?
Really?
Yeah. If Tucci don't buy us dinner, we leave.
Okay.
Agree. Wait, Liquid got their revenge? Yes. If you were watching the match,
Player
oh,
of the
tree
match,
interview.
so let's bring him in. Congratulations, winning your first match here in the playoffs. Well-deserved victory, and it was a rematch. What was the mindset heading into this very game after just very recently having fallen to them?
Well, other than like the meta changing a bit, I think it's leaning in towards like the Maga as we've been seeing now, which is like I think a lot better for us. But also, I think when we played them before,
Okay.
you know, I
This
feel like
is
the
my
only time our team
favorite
loses is when we lose to
baseball
ourselves.
team.
You know, where I think if you look at our roster,
Dude,
we're
fuck
obviously
your
all very
baseball
good
team.
players,
Tree's doing an
but,
interview.
Okay.
Sometimes we're inconsistent and we don't always play how we normally do in scrims, and I think that's the main reason we lost to Nightmare. But today, you know, it was a lot cleaner. I still think it could be even better. I think definitely looking to like 3-0 this team consistently, and 3-0 everyone really. If we're really playing our
Busan.
best. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest
Busan?
difference.
How you know?
Chat say.
So that's high expectations for you guys going into the rest of playoffs. Your
Oh,
next
yeah.
opponent, of course, is going to be Space Station.
What are you doing
Gaming.
with that towel,
Do
bro?
you think that they're on like another level?
Oh,
Do you think
wait,
they're gonna be
they
a tougher
asking
test?
about
They obviously
SSG.
played a
I wanna
ton
hear
of
Tree
them
reply.
in their series, so maybe expecting a little bit more of a mirror match for you guys. Is that something you guys want to take, or how are you feeling going up against your next opponent in Space Station?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing SSG. You know, a lot of us on Liquid, we're pretty close friends with all of them and like former teammates. Like I've played with like Kellen, CJ, and obviously the Toronto guys. I've played with Lenny. Even Knife has played with like Bliss, so it's always fun playing them. I'm definitely looking forward to that match a bit more than this one because you know Nightmare's a little weird. They play a bunch of different comps. SSG plays more to the meta and feel like we're definitely the best two teams. And when we're going at it in the meta in the mirror comp, I think it's really fun to watch and really fun to play.
Boring.
So, yeah, looking forward to it.
Boring interview. Didn't
Curious how you
sling
feel
any
about
shit.
Playing for a partner team like Liquid, you know, coming into this stage, I
Pathetic.
definitely had very high hopes for the team, and you know, you've had some really solid performances.
to be fair,
Do you
the
feel
Death just
an
doesn't know how to
added sense of
deal
pressure
with being
considering
rude,
you're
so-
representing a partner team like Liquid, and you know, only two teams ultimately make it.
Well, I
to
don't know.
challenger in
Sometimes
the
I've heard of
NTMR
some
playoffs.
crazy things where some coaches are
think
being really
that's more where the pressure
disrespectful
comes
when
from.
they're
Like
asked
you
for a
said, two
statement
teams
and they
only
just
make
write a
it.
T or
It's
something.
different
Can
than
you
any
believe
other
it?
LAN we've done before. So I think, and
I didn't hear a
especially
word,
being in
'cause
China,
Tree's talking,
like me
man.
personally, I want to make this LAN more than any other LAN I've ever played in, just because of the location. I think it's going to
He
be
wants
sick.
it.
So yeah, I think there is a bit of pressure, not just on us, on
Free the
everyone
Orientalist.
around the scene, just to really try hard right now and make this LAN.
And it's gonna be so much fun to see.
you gonna keep streaming?
all
You gonna
the
do reruns
action
and
of
stuff, or
international
not?
competition
Yeah, I'm getting the
again
host
on a
after
big
this, so
stage.
I'm actually
Thank
gonna
you
go
so
grab
much
a
for
drink.
joining us, and best of
Grab a
luck
drink
in
or
your
something
match.
I'll
that.
contribute.
against-
I'll let the rich
against
get
SSG.
richer, and I'll give you my views too.
All right, thanks so
Oh,
much.
bloody hell.
All right, let me get a drink. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink then. I'll see. Oh, he's muted Defin. I'll see him on the other side. Right, I'm gonna grab a drink, and then we can lock in for some giveaways and some wrap up of all the action. Sound good to everyone? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We're back. got brownie, got Pepsi. I forgot my mirror. That's right. Thanks, Unter. Welcome, everyone. Alright, I'm back for real now. Oh. Alright, should we get everything ready? Get everything ready? Hoodie on, hoodie off, hoodie on, hoodie off. Hoodie off. Oh. Alright. Ready? Alright, let me eat some brownie. Let me rehydrate. I can get out of Discord now as well. Alright, seems like they're winding down. Should I open some useful stuff? Not my stream in 160p. That's not so useful. Let's go my channel. Let's go my VODs channel. Alright, seems pretty reasonable. Let's eat the brownie. That's the most important bit. This is from the SSG goodie bag that I got. So pretty happy with this. Huh. That's a lot of sugar. Not yet. I'll let it run a little bit because the stream's gonna be on for a while anyway, so we can leave it for we can pad it a little bit. Exploits, you've missed all the games. Is Anna good in the Malga comp? I think so, really, yeah. I think the Genji makes it harder, but I think it's still really possible. I'm surprised we didn't see any of it today from any of the teams. Especially the teams that have, like, a player pool for it as well, right? Which region have I enjoyed watching so far? I know every region's had its moments, but it has to be Korea. The quality of the games. The quality of the games. Pretty consistent. 15 hours? We're only just getting started. We're only just getting started. Definitely not NA. No, I mean, it's probably not NA. Yeah, I think it just has to be Korea. So many good games. That brownie was really nice, actually. I could go for another. But that seems a little bit egregious. Yeah, that game was so fun. That one's worth a rewatch for sure. Can I have the codes? Yeah, exclamation mark, I want to say replays, is for spreadsheet with all the codes. I don't know exactly when they update them, but they'll get updated at some point today, I reckon. It'll just be Korea, EMEA, North America, I reckon, in terms of quality. Yeah, I think Korea just... The Korea format as well, because it just makes all of these teams meet each other time and time again. It just ends up, and they're such high quality matches, so it really works out. Whoa! Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome everyone. Thank you Overwatch Esports for the raid. Welcome everyone. I hope you enjoyed the action today. Maybe a bit more one-sided than people would have hoped. Welcome everyone. We'll have more OWCS drops for you here, of course, as well. In case you haven't finished your drops yet, more chances to get that Lifeweaver skin. Welcome. My name's CommanderX. Well, the music stopped. That means the stream definitely is over. The music has stopped. My name's CommanderX. I used to be a coach on London Spitfire a long time ago now. Seems like a distant memory. Since then, I've moved on to co-streaming all the games, creating content and stuff like that. So I thought I'll show you a little bit of what I do, and then we can do some marbles for the giveaways, right? I feel like some people would be interested in some codes. I think we have a wheel ready to go. And then we can do some of that, right? I feel like people are fairly giveaway pilled. Thank you for all the new follows. Welcome, everyone. So there's a few different things I do. I co-stream all the games. I try and provide what I hope is good insight for all of the games. I have a VODs channel with all of the VODs. Me and Unter, you might know Unter. Maybe you've seen him on broadcast. He's the head coach of SSG. He's a co-host on my podcast, Uncoachable, with me as well. We cast all the games, especially the career games that don't always have an English language broadcast. All the VODs for that can be found on my channel. So if you ever want to go back, watch any of the games, maybe T1 versus, maybe not T1 versus Way, Zeta versus Way rather from today was a really good one to go check out. Likewise, I have my main channel where we've got obviously the live streams of all the day's action, as well as all the Uncoachable episodes as well. Me, Chrissy G, and Unter with a special guest every week. Well, I say every week, that's a lie. Not every week. Every now and again when we bother to actually do it, we lock in for that one. And we try and bring you all the insight, all the behind the scenes news. Likewise, lots of good stuff I think going on my channel right now. Maybe I'm biased, but I think it's good stuff. Power rankings, coaches review, where I sit down with a coach from one of the teams. And I drop, we go through one of the games from the weekend. We break it down, what went wrong, what went right. Also, a lot of video about the perks where I talk to some of Overwatch's best and brightest about what perks they think are best for what heroes. Some of it very much what you would expect from a lot of these perks. Some of the other stuff, a little bit more controversial. Maybe Astro in particular, a different way with his Juno perks. Jamie, a different way with his Sojourn perks. All stuff like that. So that's kind of what I do. So be sure, go check out my YouTube channel if you think you'd like some content like that. And there's interviews with a lot of the teams as well. We got some pre-season ones. We'll do more before the big LAN in China as well. So lots of content coming out pretty regularly on there. Until then, though, I feel like I've probably talked enough. We should do some giveaways, right? I'm hoping. Have we got a wheel ready to go if I scroll? All right. So we've not got as many codes as previously. The well has run dry in Overwatch Esports. What teams do I root for? I am sponsored, I should say. If you cannot tell, I'm sponsored by Space Station Gaming. I'm their official co-streamer. I probably should have said that at some point. But, so I'm very much rooting for SSG. In other regions, I root for EMEA because Chrissy, a dear friend of mine, so I want him to do well. My rooting doesn't seem to have helped them so far, but I'm going to be rooting extra hard tomorrow to keep their dreams of going to China alive. And honestly, some of you might not have heard of slingshot theory, where you've got to go down to propel yourself forward. You've got to pull it all the way back. The further you pull it back, the further forward you go. Slingshot theory is real for TU. They will be slingshotting, and it starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow against Peps. I promise you, they are going to beat Team Peps tomorrow. So just you guys wait. Slingshot theory is real, and they will bounce back. Don't worry. It's as far, yeah. We are at the maximum elasticity here, but the more elasticity we have, the greater the velocity forward. That's what you've got to remember. All right, should we do? All right, where's my wheel? We have the wheel. Okay, so you guys have probably seen marbles giveaways before. This one's going to be kind of similar. What we're going to do is we're going to run a marbles race. The winner of the marbles race is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. You spin the wheel, and you win whatever prize you get. So obviously, some prizes are good. Some prizes are good, some prizes not so good, okay? So, We've got a little bit less. There's 10-minute timeouts here as well. For 10 minutes, there's 3 10-minute timeouts, right? But there's 5 prizes. So the odds are in your favor. Once a prize is won, it's taken off the board, including the timeouts, right? So if you tank a timeout, you might not win a prize, but you've done something important. You've done something for the greater good of the stream, for the greater good of the community. Because if you receive a timeout, you've taken that negative prize away from everyone else. So what you might get is not the bundle you hoped for, but what you will get is a greater sense of purpose, the dopamine, the reward of self-fulfillment that comes with doing something good for the community. All makes sense? Everyone on board? Ready to do it? You were in some ads for a bit? Did you get some cool products? All right, let's jump straight into it then. We can get rid of that right now. We can pause that, and we can boot up marbles. Because that's why we're already here in the end, right? SAS, what does that mean? It stands for supporter streamer right now. So, terms and conditions underneath that little message in chat right now. But basically, if you want the rainy day tracer skin, if you give 2 subs to an Overwatch streamer, you'll get it. How long do you think I'll stream for? Honestly, we're gonna go all night. We'll maybe do some reruns before Korea, but we're gonna do all night into Korea, maybe into some more reruns into EMEA. So probably like 24 hours. So if you want the drops, I reckon I've got you covered, honestly. I've got the OWCS drops all year for both Korea and for EMEA and North America. So if you're ever a little bit short on drops, you're always welcome here to get the tail end of whatever you need to finish off your drops. So don't you worry. All right. I never finished the drop. That's all right. This one will be different, Blade. I believe in you. Dead ass? Yeah, dead ass. I got the drops all year. I got them all year in Asia, all year in EMEA, and all year in North America. So don't you worry. You want your OWCS drops? Honestly, I'll be live longer than the official broadcast every time. So there's maybe a quantity versus quality argument here, but we'll be good for it. All right. Should we pick a map? Let's do it. Let's do it. Where are we going? You might get some ads. Yeah, it's fair warning, because we've got the big raid. We'll do the giveaways, but obviously the best part of a host for me is that I get to get a little bit more ad revenue than I normally would. So you might have to deal with a few ads, but I'll do my best to make sure the ads run in between the races so you get to see the action. The sun never sets, exactly. All right. Where do we want to go? Or you can just sub and get new ads. Yeah, if you've got a Prime, you can just skip all the ads and stay in. We can't do the absurdly hard map of Duke and King will be all night. For those who weren't here, we played one of it was like 99% elimination, and it took us, what was it, 13 attempts at the maps just to get a single person to finish. So we'll go for something a little bit easier. All right. I can't even remember, as you can see, we play a lot of marbles on this stream, so I can't even remember which ones the good ones are. All right, good night, Arthur. I'll see you on the other side. How about 98%? You guys want the height? It was this one we played. Look, we played 13 times. Guys, no one's going to win any codes if we play this one. We have to start a little bit easier. We've not done this one, actually. Curious, unpredictable precipice. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, welcome, everyone. Everyone hopping in, getting ready. All right, if you've not played before, it's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is you have to type !play. Your ball will be added to the race. All you have to do once you are in the race is be the fastest ball. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. I'm going to join the race as well. Fancy a chance to spin the wheel myself. Why not? We'll get a 60-second countdown going. So the clock has started. 60 seconds to get yourself in right now. Track seems, I mean, it told me it was unpredictable. That's what it was labeled as. But it seems pretty straightforward, honestly. Just go down a little bit round, right through to the end. What could be so hard, right? What could be so hard? So if you want to play, you want a chance to spin the wheel, chance to win a prize off that wheel, !play. Thank you to all the first-time players. Always got time for a first-time play. Let me move my camera as well so we can see the kill feed. I'll get myself in the corner here, tuck myself away. All right, 20 seconds left if you still want to play. Get yourself in. 10 seconds left. You got to be fast. You got to be fast through the door. You got to be fast to get in. You got to be fast in the race as well. Final 5 seconds right now. There's a lot of follows, but I see you, DJC0777. Thank you very much for the prime. And we're off into it. Opening Plinko right now. People trying to gain a little bit of a lead. Toss Norm, Casual Casserole. Trumping in. And actually, Casual Casserole. Easy for me to say. Casual Casserole actually gets stuck though on this corner, and just as I figure out how to say their name, they're straight back out of it. You know me in 144p. Actually has a bit of a lead, but Gravity Fire not far behind. Right and left pretty even right now. Bouncing into the middle right now, trying to avoid these spinners. Lots of people getting stuck in the spinners. Anyone got a clear run through? Bane himself, a few people off the edge. Not a clean run through at all. Bane himself though, looking pretty good for it. Bacon Pancake is gone. Bane himself's going to take this big lead and try and stretch it out as we go down this big slope. A few obstacles to avoid here, and Bane himself straight into a block. Disaster. Everyone will catch him up. And now a chance for overtakes right now. And there's no... Pika picked it. Are we only doing tongue twister names today? Come on, chat. Give me a break. I've been streaming all day. Pika picked... pickled pepper. I didn't do a very good job. And they're going to stay in the lead, so I'm going to keep having to try and say it. You're all going to apply. No time, and Pika picked pickled pepper. All in it, but they're slowing down a little bit, and there's more blocks ahead right now. Block's going to slow down. No time. I think he's got past through them, but he does get stuck. Alexander now looking for the overtake in all of this. No time also stuck. Everyone is piling up on the blocks, but it looks like No Time might just keep their lead. Pickled. I'm just going to shorten it. That's what I should have done initially. Oh, but the barrels are going to launch people off. No Time and Snowy. No good for it as well. Now people getting into the tumbler. The tumbler can be the quite equalizer. We're going through this drop right now, but a lot of people falling off the edge. Looks like Bob Ross, Dacanius, Homosexual, Emerson, all going through it the old-fashioned way. CVM Bubble goes in. There's a final climb. There's still plenty more race to go. Dacanius, CVM Bubble, Kokiep, Homosexual. In our front four, Exploits just in behind. Exploits missed all the Overwatch action today, but right in it, in the marble action. CVM Bubble going into the spinner right now, avoids all of the trouble. A little bit of a slowdown on that corner. Needs to avoid the laser, avoids the laser, avoids the block. CVM Bubble avoiding everything, but gets caught on the corner. Homosexual leaps into the lead. Keep boosting Homosexual. He's on the home straight. He's zigzagging his way, bouncing off every wall, but Homosexual has a strong lead. He's good for it, it looks like. Homosexual home straight right now, and he's just going to tap it in the end. First place for Homosexual. Dacanius, Avocado into third. CVM Bubble, Max will come in as well. We'll get our top 10 secured right now. And oh dear, we've got some problems. I finished for once Homosexual. If you're new to the stream, you've maybe not met Homosexual before. But he often has a few problems finishing, but not today. Finally finished. Finally finished. Some people who are struggling to finish, Koala, Jump Clay. Actually, Jump Clay going the wrong way, in fact. X3M Party having problems. But no one is having more problems in the world today than AUA. Stuck in the tumbler forever. Slowly dripping down. 18 seconds left. There's surely no hope for AUA here at all. Sliding up, but no, it's a disappointing last place here for AUA. All the way up. 3 seconds left. Not even close. X3M Party also will fail to get it over the line. But it's all about Homosexual. He finished strong. There we go. 4-second lead in the end for Homosexual here. Few notable characters getting in the top 20 here. Trash Panda, Hadouken King. Exploits actually falls to 21st after being up to 5th at one point. And now a chance to spin the wheel. Are you feeling lucky, Homosexual? I'll scroll through a few of the results. We've got quite a lot of people. Keep an eye out for your name. You're feeling lucky? Oh, sorry, guys. My voice is breaking. Hoping to finally go through puberty at some point. Any day now. Any day now. I must be getting close. All right, attempt at first time spin, but only one person has earned the right to spin, and that is Homosexual. There you go, 186th, Juby. Not looking great. Not looking great, and all right, we're into the did not finish, the fall off the edges. All right. Ready to spin? People are ready to spin. All right. Okay. All you got to do, the key to the wheel, is avoid the timeouts and land on the bundles, okay? Nice and simple. All you need to do. Are you ready? Spin in 3, 2, 1. All right. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Oh, looks like we're safe. Oh, looks like we are getting a prize today. Celestial bundle for homosexual. Nicely done. Congratulations. Beautiful Celestial bundle in the bag already. All right, then. Nice and easy. We'll remove that prize. And now, we can go find another course. You have no idea what this means, but thank you. Which one's the Celestial bundle? Let's see. I just get an image. This one? Oh, that's pretty good, actually, right? That's pretty good. Chris Effer here from head coach of TU. Looking for a Gandal. Is there a Gandal in the house here for Chris Effer here? Looking for a Gandal. Any Gandals in the house? Looks like we are Gandal free right now. We've got a Chris Effer fraud in the house though. That's a sick bundle? Yeah, I think no complaints about that prize, really. Looks like we are Gandalf free for the moment right now, Chrissy. All right. Should we find ourselves another race? You think that's the best prize? Homosexual, first to finish, chance at all the prizes. Maybe you can take the best one immediately. What else were we working with? Where's my... I've lost it now. What do we got? We got an MHA bundle. I'm not sure what that one is. The Rhine Mythic, the Mars Mischief bundle, and the Black Cat bundle. Chrissy wants to play. But what map should we play? Should we do the... I'm actually so ship-pilled. Get me the ship. Hold your horses, guys. Because we are going on a cinematic ship ride. A cinematic ship ride. Fun for all the family. Fun for your loved ones. Take your partner. Take your wife. Take your new girlfriend. Take the person you wish can be your new girlfriend. Or boyfriend. Anyone's welcome on this cinematic ship ride. Exclamation mark play if you want to play. Get involved. Plenty of space. There is room for everyone. I always get jump scared by the sounds here. Load in, load in. Look at this. This ball isn't even a ball. It's just it's a gingerbread man with swirling books. Ironic Smirk has found their credit card and they have loaded up. Whoa! Who's got the lightning storm? I see Hadouken King. I'd recognize these eyes anywhere. What's this? A flying? Actually, Grove Monster has brought wings to the equation. Unreasonable advantage there to have wings, surely. What do we got here? We got San in the clown car. Probably seems quite fitting. We'll see how San does, but might end up being very fitting. We got Juby. Dog in a pineapple. Can't complain. All right, should we get 60 seconds on the clock? I think we got a lot of the good people in, but we'll give a bit of time for the stragglers. Wings equal more drag equal last place. Harjote doing the physics breakdown right now. There is Eldritch Horror. There is a giveaway. So you win the race, you get a chance to spin the wheel. You get whatever is on the wheel. The spinning wheel will decide your fate. All you have to do is be fast and lucky. Fast and lucky. All right. 25 seconds left on the clock. Welcome all the first-time players. Chance to win a code. We're piling up right now. Now, this course is going to be cinematic. It's going to be a ship ride. We're going to make our way down into one final upward push up the final slope, okay? Last few seconds to get in if you want to get in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off to the races right now. Lots of spinners, lots of obstacles. All about good cornering here. If you can find a way to corner. Oh, that's a lot of balls going through the bloopy things. I believe that's the technical term. But it's Misaki who actually comes out in front. Kyoku just behind, but there's the first spin and there's the obstacle. It's Fabi Pikachu, actually with a pretty good speed, goes over it. It's Ash K from P-Town. Another spinner up here for the three of them to try and circumvent. They're all going to get caught in for it for now. Can anyone avoid it? I can't even avoid it, and I've got no clip. Fabi Pikachu into the lead. Now our front three remains our front three, but Poke Panda, lots of Pokemon themed names it seems at the moment. Poke Panda also up here. Looks like that is, I can't quite catch the name, number something, and non-existent. Now caught on it again. Can anyone avoid it? Misaki and Fabi Pikachu. They're going through the rollers a lot of the time, but it looks like Etch8 on the outside here finds a faster line. I told you cornering was going to be important, and Etch8 knows the game as well. Another obstacle to try. Misaki, again, good for it as well. It's been a bit of a masterclass so far in the first part of this course from Misaki. Everyone else trying to keep pace, but the pack is starting to spread out. Now, trying to avoid these barrels. Oh no, the barrels! It was such a good run from Misaki, but it's all going to fall apart. The barrels have reset everything massively. Now it's anyone's to play for once again. Lots of people stuck on the spinner, bobbling round. Bent out as... Where have you gone, Bent? Oh no. Bent all out of shape, all out of sorts. Back to the front of our pack. Bad Boy Perfect, Nursery and JT A23 will be our front three as we go round one of these final corners. We're nearly at that upward slope. Just need to get round this one as quickly as possible. And Bad Boy Perfect making a pretty perfect run. But Nursery right there. It's going to come down to the final corner. There's blocks on this final corner as well. Can anyone avoid the blocks? Bad Boy Perfect stuck on the blocks. Nursery stuck on the blocks. Can anyone make it over? Wait! Casalisa leaps into the lead. Avoids it. Now going in. Fact Vision, rather, going in. It's a photo finish, but Casalisa holds it. Casalisa wins the chance to spin. Our top 10 will be secured. Christy F of a fraud with a top 10 finish. Everyone else racing in over the line here. Looks like it's going to be No Idea Icarus bringing up the rear. Icarus 23. Some kind of close to the sun metaphor here if I was any good at casting. And there we go. 40 seconds to spare on the clock. And Casalisa, you have won the chance to spin. Are you ready? Are you feeling lucky? We'll do a scroll of our top 100. What does it mean when you give 2 subs for a Tracer skin? Basically, if you've got your Overwatch you attach your Overwatch account to your Twitch, and then if you gift 2 subs, non-anonymously is probably the important part, to a Twitch streamer, what will happen is in your rewards thing in Twitch, you can claim that skin and it'll be added to your account. So if you want the Rainy Day Tracer skin, you can do the gift 2 community subs and you'll get that. If you type exclamation mark SAS, then that'll be like the full details of all the technical stuff of how, like, what does and doesn't count, etc. Because primes don't count, etc. Stuff like this. All right, we'll scroll our top 100. I can sort by races, yeah. Let me go back to the top. Races. 59 races for Hadouken King, 1 win. Snowy Exploits on 57, no wins. People searching for their first win. All right. Oh, that's not the top? Oh, there's more. Oh, there's actually so much more. 915 for Grove Monster. Look at me in second place. Me and Juby. We're the hardcore. We're the hardcore. Name 6. Actually, 153 no wins. Oh, Name 6. Fuck. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know what they say? 154th time lucky. 154th time lucky. All right, should we spin the wheel? Should we spin the wheel? Where am I going? Oh, there we go. Casalisa, are you ready to spin the wheel? Oh, it's maybe take a while to come through, but thank you, Yes Milk, for the 1 community gift sub, halfway to that Rainy Day Tracer. And thank you for the second one as well. It'll take a little bit for the notifications to come through, because we're still catching up on all the follows from all the new followers, but it will come. All right. You know the rules, Casalisa. All you need to do, Avoid the timeouts. Not just do what homosexual did. Land on the best prize. Or right in between. Black Cat Bundle, is it going to hold? It's going to hold right in between 2 timeouts. Good for it here. Beautiful spin. All right, the mods will reach out to you. Drop that code in your Twitch DMs as well. For Black Cat Bundle. I can't remember what that one is either. I'm so bad with the skins. Overwatch. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's going to be popular surely, right? I don't want the cookies. Just show me the picture. Have I gone to Facebook for this? Why was Facebook? Oh, my first time in years on Facebook. There you go, Casalisa. Oh, you wanted that? Lovely. Enjoy. Get some cat ears on the go. All right. Let me remove this prize as well. All right. I've got to be honest with you guys right now. We're in a 50-50 situation where half the wheel is timeouts and half the wheel is prizes, okay? So far, nobody has taken any of the timeouts for the team. Everyone has just taken the prizes. Do you want me to shuffle it? I can shuffle it. Okay, I can shuffle it. It's kind of just shuffled. There we go. All right, not all the timeouts are together now. So green, blue, and red are the ones to avoid. All right. Luna can take one for the team. Who will be brave enough to step up first and take one for the team, huh? Who will be brave enough? All right. Herman is ready to make the step up. A lot of brave volunteers. I appreciate the bravery here. All right. Liquid myself up. Didn't have to get so horny about it, Moidas, but I also appreciate the bravery. All right. Oh, Casalisa, yeah. Whisper Juby if you can, and she'll get you her code. I think she's can't whisper you. And we'll figure it all out. She'll get you your code. Where are we going race-wise? Should we do a King of the Corn? I feel like it's a classic. I know we played it earlier today, but it's such a classic. King of the Corn? Alright, so if you've not played this one before, it's a race, just like the others. You enter the same way, exclamation mark play. This one, choice of right and left at multiple points during this course. Same obstacles on either side. There's a big cornfield in the middle. Now, quite often you can get a little bit of a jump, a little bit of a leap, and you can leap into the front. If you come out the cornfield in the lead, you've got a great chance at winning. And obviously, you also get the crown. You become the king of the corn. So, that's a great chance to get a lead. One of the trickiest things is that this yellow box for finish line, it's moving left to right. So timing is important in all of this. As we get no sub sounds for those community gifted earlier. Thank you. All right, so important to try and become King of the Corn. 60 seconds on the clock if you want to play. Also important not to get abducted. This is a bit of a general rule of life as well, but always important not to get abducted while you're trying to play. Thank you, Subway Kiwi, for the Prime as well. Thank you very much. Welcome. Your notification will come through soon. You're stuck behind a few follows in the queue, but I see you. All right, 40 seconds left on the clock if you are interested in playing. Again, you play, you win the race, chance to spin the wheel, chance to get a prize. You guys know how it works right now. It's not the most convoluted system. It's not the most straightforward system, but it's also not the most convoluted. All right. 20 seconds. 292 people in. Exclamation mark play if you want to play. Exclamation mark play if you want to be the tribute, if you want to sacrifice yourself on a timeout. What if I like being abducted? Are you kink shaming me? If you want to get abducted, that's absolutely fine. I have no idea if these aliens are some of the good aliens or the bad aliens, so I don't know how your abduction experience will be. Again, your personal abduction experience might vary from those advertised. Full disclaimer. We are off to the races though. 302 people in this one. Phil 37 looking pretty good, but again, choice of left and right here. Speed boost for Phil 37. I'm a Zen right behind it, and Lucas is cute. sitting in 3rd place right now. But here comes the UFO looking for an abduction. Who have they got? Daydream Wonder has been caught. And unfortunately, I think you normally die after this. But XM3 Party waits. Oh, tries to leap into the lead. These leaps have not gone their way. Daydream has been taken. Has been taken by the spaceship. Now a few people trying to leap into the lead, but everyone's just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. It's actually Mario_XO coming first into the corn, attempting to be the king of the corn. There is a delayed hype train. Now trying to race through the corn, but actually look at Warrenus Prime. Oh, they were nearly king of the corn for so long. It's a neck-and-neck race. Multiple people vying for the crown. Hard Joke going for it. Phil 37 might be out first. People stuck on the hailbells. And Phil just about king of the corn. But there's lots of people hot on their heels. Harrowchat has actually taken the lead narrowly afterwards. And Warriors Prime takes that lead and then just falls off the map. Fumbled at the last moment. And Hicks 33 a little bit quicker. Another abduction taking place. Trying to avoid it here. Is everyone safe? Looks like everyone's got through it. And Hicks free. Coming round this final bend, a few bumpers to avoid, and then it's all about timing. There's plenty of people on the other side as well here. Still anyone's race because it's all about the finish right now. Nilsson 56 has been abducted in the background. Phil 37 in the lead early on. All they need now is the timing. Can they line it up? Oh, no! Phil misses, bounces off the edge. It's anyone's race. Llama Logic going for it. Llama Logic steals it. Oh, it was such a good race by Phil, but fumbled at the last hurdle. Our top 10 is secured. Llama Logic snuck that in. Real close finish now. Everyone trying to finish this one. A lot of people dying on their way through, obviously. A lot of people missing their timing. A horrendous amount of people actually missing their timing and dying right now. Looks like it's I'm Buff and Enter for None, bringing up the rear on the right. Kiwi on the other side right now. Can they even finish, though? Looks like Hadidas might be knocked off the edge, going to fall off as well. Herman does land. Kiwi, any landers? Kiwi does land it. I'm Buff, any good for it? Ah, took all this time just to bounce off to your death. All right, Llama Logic. A chance to spin. We'll scroll our top 100. Scroll kind of quickly. At least you landed, I know. Lots of people didn't land, so you should be happy with that. I made top 100. Only 107 people finished here. All right, Llama Logic. 50-50 chance, okay? Flip of a coin type situation. Spinning the wheel. Oh, wait. I think we're having... Let me spin the wheel and I'll come back to you, Casalita, because I think they were having problems whispering you. Can you whisper Jubyhawk? And she'll have your code for you. All right, I spin the wheel now for Llama. Ready? 50-50 chance. Just avoid the timeouts. Avoiding. Oh, he's actually good for it as well. He's actually good for it. Llama Logic takes the Rhine Mythic. Oh, another prize. Only prizes today. Llama Logic is good for it. Congratulations. Rhine Mythic, not too shabby a prize at all. Well played, congratulations. And this means, this does mean, this wheel is getting increasingly scary, right? There's now 2 prizes left and 3 timeouts still. No one has yet taken one for the team. No one has yet accepted that burden. 100% you get a timeout if you win. The prizes are disappearing quickly. Masked Mischief bundle and the MHA bundle. What is the MHA bundle, by the way? What is MH? Oh, is it for My Hero Academia? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, I know the one. I know the one. All right, okay, a couple of good prizes. And plenty of opportunities to sacrifice yourself for the greater good, which is always good, right? It's always nice to have something worth sacrificing yourself for. So let's go find ourselves another race. I feel like, because we've only got a few opportunities for races here, we should do lots of the classics, right? Good night, Eldritch Horror. I'm trying to think what some of the classics were. I feel like Castle Siege is a classic. Maybe we'll do that one a little bit. I feel like the Space Station one isn't very exciting. It's just kind of long. Not doing the 99 death percentage one. We can do a higher limb one if you want. All right, but 99 is too much because 99 you never finish, okay? It needs to be decently long as well. How high should we go? What number can we handle? What number can we handle? 80%? 90? 95. All right, I'll take 95. We played 195. Professional Explosion League? That one's quite short. Deadly Deliberate Challenge. That one's so long. Angry Awkward Bastion. Well, it says the word Bastion in it. I'm sold. You've convinced me, Kenku. It says the word Bastion. Good night, Panda. Thanks for all your help today. All right. You guys know how it works by now, right? Exclamation mark play if you want to play. Who's brought their own theme music to the race? Who's hired a band for this one? All right, where are we? We're in some kind of force field. We're going to start in the shadows. We'll make our way to the light. There's blocks. There's speed boosts. There's corners. This doesn't look that deadly. This doesn't look that deadly. There's a little jump here. That doesn't look that deadly. We can make that jump. Honestly, not impressed. We can all finish this. We're all going to make this, guys. I'd be surprised if anyone dies. All right, hit 60 seconds on the clock. Exclamation mark play if you want to play. I don't know. No, I think I've scouted this out. I've seen a fair few tracks in my time. There's maybe some barrels here, right? Maybe the barrels are going to be a bit of a problem. But honestly, I can't see too much going wrong. There's like a few things to slow you down, right? Yeah, honestly. 35 seconds. Don't be scared of this one, guys. You can play this one. Maybe it'll be famous last words, but I've got a good feeling, you know? I've got a good feeling about it. Always important to stretch before the race. Oh. All right. 15 seconds if anyone wants to play. Exclamation mark play. What you win is a chance to spin the wheel. On the wheel are a variety of prizes. Some of them timeouts. A lot of them timeouts right now. People are taking the good ones first. And now we go into the drop. Everyone goes in. Big long start to this one. Lots of distance to cover. Everyone racing towards the middle. 95% elimination, they told me. But I'm not scared, guys, so you shouldn't be scared either. Just aid C. Little bit of a lead. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. There's springboards in the dark. There's springboards in the dark. There's hidden jump pads. There's hidden jump pads. It was a trick. The shadows were a dark and scary place. Trivalite is actually going to take a barrel explosion off that as well. The barrels are sending more people off. It was a trick. It was a trick, guys. Guys, I should not be a minesweeper. I have not found any of the dangers on this path ahead. Bad boy perfect. Oh, tries to skip. Wait, Billy's good for it, though. There are people surviving right now. More explosions flying through. There's still plenty of people alive, though. We've barely lost 100 people. Come on, guys. Barely 100 people have died. I wouldn't even worry about it. Copyrighted 1029 into the lead. Stinin Slayer. Also good for it. Avoids needs barrels as well. Oh, Mercenary, not so lucky. We'll go flying off the edge. All right, we're down to... All right, we've lost a decent half. Oh, a lot of barrel hits there. Okay, we're going to lose a few more people. It's all right, though. People still surviving. Copyrighted coming through. Breaks for box in the middle there, but actually slows Copyrighted down quite a lot. Few more people falling off. Aruga1234 has actually crept into the lead in all of this. All right. That was probably all the danger gone, though, right? Now we probably got through the worst of it, I reckon. Aruga up to this fan. Slayer going to overtake. Oh, hits the barrel, though. And that'll just be death. Aruga's going to hit the barrel as well, but they've cleared the path for Copyrighted. Intentional slowdown for Copyrighted. Carbs is going to come flying comically into the camera. Now Sammy with the jump copyrighted as well. Lands the jump. Both good for the jump right now. Oh, I think there's a few more barrels ahead. It looks like copyrighted is letting people over. Wait, Sammy's just gone round the edge, avoids the barrel, and copyrighted will tank the barrel off the edge for copyrighted. And it's anyone's race again. Wabbit is into the lead. But there's a narrow lead at that. Coming around to the final bends, there's still plenty of the course left. There's probably a few more hidden barrels. I feel like I've cottoned onto the game right now. Wabbit's going to avoid the barrel, though. Doesn't avoid the second one. That's going to take 5 out with Wabbit. Blue Cheesy, Lane Dog, and Zimbab are our new ones. But oh no, more barrels. Our front three is not our front three for very long. They get catapulted off. Bog the Clown has taken the lead. There's one more barrel to avoid. Bog manages to avoid it. Takes a chunk of people out with that one. Buggy 43 neck and neck with Bog right now. Round this final circle. Are there any more barrels hidden on it? Honestly, guys, I know I've said this to you before, but I think we're clear of barrels. I've said it to you before, but I'm pretty confident this time. All right, we're definitely clear of barrels. It's just Bog now. Just needs to hold their lead. Oh, gets stuck on the corner. A chance for Buggy 43. They might just do it. Oh, they're caught zigzagging now. Buggy 43 has overtaken. And Buggy 43 will claim first place. Oh, we'll have our top 10 secured. A few people doing it slowly, but honestly, slowly is better than not finishing at all. Sexy Vanilla Freshness will get it over the line. 38 seconds. Still good for it. And okay, I know I said no one would die. And in fact, we've actually lost 223 people. That's a world record as well! All right. So at the very least, you've become a world record holder. Congratulations. Good on you, Buggy. Are you ready to spin the wheel? World record into a timeout? Yes, I spin. Are you feeling lucky? Or are you feeling like sacrificing yourself and tanking one of the timeouts? Timeout world record. All right, you ready, Buggy? I will cross my fingers. All right, here we go. Believers at the ready. Okay, here we go. 2 prizes left on the wheel. Wait. They're good for it. They're actually good for it again. They've got the Masked Mischief bundle. Unbelievable from Buggy. Buggy was ready to time out, but it's a world record into a Masked Mischief bundle. Beautiful. And that is one more prize off the board. Bro should play the lottery right now. Maybe you should. Buggy, if you whisper Juby Hawk, she will give you your code. Congratulations, Buggy. And all right, guys. I've got to be honest. The situation's looking a little dicey for our next spin. Because inexplicably, shuffle. I mean, I can keep shuffling. I can shuffle it into any color combination you want, but it's not going to change the odds. The MH of a... Okay. All right. Should we do a battle royale? I feel like we've not done a battle royale here. It's been a while. All right. Add more timeouts. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many timeouts I add. Everyone just keeps taking the prizes anyway. A battle royale for the last code feels appropriate. All right. Which one do we want to go to? Battle Gym? I think should we hit the Battle Gym? Let's do it. Okay. All right. Let's hit the gym. What better time to hit the gym Day full of Overwatch, followed by the gym. I'm joining up. Once again, someone has brought their theme music. Okay, so if you've not played Battle Royale before, it's slightly different than the race. Rather than playing first to finish, we are playing last person standing alive. You might see a red bar beneath everyone's name. That is your health bar. Everyone is going to be flying into each other, fighting, scrapping it out, trying to get the upper hand in all of this. So, last person alive. I'll put 60 seconds on the clock. Last person alive wins, right? Nice and easy, okay? Obviously, if you want to target people, you can exclamation target people. If you target me, though, be warned, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to send you flying off the edge here, okay? So nice and simple. Last person alive gets a chance to spin the wheel and gets a 1 in 4 chance of winning a prize. Nice and easy. All right, 25 seconds if you want to enter the battle arena. Only the bravest, only those willing to sacrifice themselves for a timeout or potentially steal the prize. Ten seconds left. Exclamation mark play if you want to get involved in the race. All right, and we are off to the races. Eyes on the kill feed on your right-hand side. It's an absolute bloodbath to begin with here. Everyone taken down very quickly. Pack is thinning very swiftly here. We've already lost about 100 people. It's an absolute clusterfuck, if I'm being honest with you here. People dying left, right, and center. The pack is going to get thinned right now. Got to try and stay alive. Poker Panda already low on HP. More people coming in. Oh, Lady Gwyneth sent flying off the edge. A few people getting bumped to immediate death. Environmental. Luigi is on a sliver of HP. Big problem there. Pack is still thinning. We're down to our final 100 as well. It's chaotic to begin with, but as the pack thins, we will start to see who our champion is. Battling away. Few people off the edge, bouncing back in on this one. Slayer involved too. People taking a lot of speed. Actually, Draymond's got too much speed. Goes flying off the edge right now. And this is a big problem. They will fall down into our final 60. Luigi also on a sliver of HP. Actually, Never never sleeps as well. Pretty good. A meteor strike from the sky. Doesn't seem to catch anyone with that. The pack is thinning.
Resurrection!
Resurrection? Some kind of unholy resurrection. Unbelievable from them. Someone has come back to life in all of this. I think it was Kirby. Kirby's got full HP. Back from the dead. Back from the dead to try and potentially win. All eyes right now. It's going to thin out. We're down to our top 20 right now. Casa Lisa. Surely Lisa wouldn't go back to back. It would be unprecedented. Kirby with a significant HP advantage after coming back from the death, as you would probably imagine by having such an advantage. Battling away right now. Still trying to thin out the pack down to our final 17. Kirby, again, look at that significant health advantage. It's going to be a massive factor as we head into the late game here. Down to our 14. We're approaching a top 10 situation right now. Jambo, 1 HP in all of this. Everyone else is very low as well. Built Diff still battling away. Couple of hits. Casa Lisa battling.
We got a top 10 situation.
Top 10 situation. Ooh, few more people get taken down right now. Hottie Jambo. And it looks like Kirby still. Look at his health advantage from Kirby.
You're it.
What was that? I don't know. Jambo's going to take down Chlorofer. Now still battling away. Wait, Kirby, where are you going? The HP advantage can't save you from gravity. And all of a sudden, the resurrection is for nothing. Jambo on 1 HP. Steven on 1 HP. Yet Jager's actually got the HP advantage. Battling away right now. Anyone's game. Everyone is so low right now. They are trying to team up on Jambo. Jambo is 1 HP. Steven's going to miss it. They go for the slam. Off the air. Jaeger off the wall. Off the map. Inexplicable right now. 1v1. Steven will do it. Steven will do it. Oh my god. The resurrection wasn't enough for Kirby. Whew. Alright. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Can I deflect a wheel timeout? You cannot, Steven, unfortunately. You cannot. Alright, 6 kills for Steven and all of that as well. Seems pretty well earned. Ooh, not quite top fragger though. Cozy Clo actually had the most kills. Most damage. Also Clo. A lot of damage, a lot of kills, but not able to make it to the end. Unfortunately, though, it was Steven, our champion. The one who battled their way through. Didn't even do a crazy amount of damage compared to some people. I guess actually still up there, like 4th place, right? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we go. Wait, Kirby. Yeah, you're right. How have you... You've had 2 lives. You're the only person to respawn, and you've managed 47 damage in all of this. What's happened? The pacifist approach to it all? My tracer in ranked. A pacifist approach. All right, Steven, are you ready to spin? Are you ready to spin, Steven? Okay. I'm gonna keep it straight with you, Steven. The odds are against you. The odds are against you. But remember, if you have to take a timeout, you make it more likely that the next person is gonna win, okay? Ready? Fingers crossed. People are already saying their goodbyes to Steven. Oh, it's not looking good, Steven. It's not looking good. The timeout. Thank you for your service, Steven. The timeout is gone. The odds have increased. Whew. Okay, 1 in 3 chance, 3 more races. Should we hit a castle siege? We can do a castle siege. We can do a castle siege. Where am I going? Race. Ooh. There we go. Castle siege. Ready to storm the gates? Have people played this one? I know a lot of the regulars would have played this one before. All right, time to get involved. If you've not played Castle Siege before, it's a race just like any other. You have to get to the end first. But slightly different in a few key ways. It's just one long, straight path finish line at the end. But there will be cannons. They're out of sight. We can't see them from here. But they will be sending stuff, trying to knock you off course. The key is ride the explosions. Surf them through.
Exclamation mark play.
I think that was that was a sub from a while ago. That's from Kiwi. Thank you. Finally coming through. Catching up through all the follows. But okay. That's what you have to do. The key is ride the explosions all the way to the end. Try and avoid the barrels, right? Some explosions are good, some explosions are bad. Nice and simple. Everyone should be able to do that. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock as well. All right, last chance to get in and play. And remember, 1 in 3 chance, so the odds are better thanks to Steven's sacrifice. "45 seconds. Ooh. Still getting some first-time players. Welcome, everyone. Chance to spin the wheel, chance to win. Nice and easy. Honestly, more people have won prizes than 1 timeout so far. Which is actually bad news for future one, because there's still lots of timeouts. All right. As we enter the final 18 seconds, are we all ready? Lots of chances for overtakes and resets here. You need a pretty good string of catching all the right explosions to win this one, okay? Everyone in the race, 5 seconds left. Last drop. Here we go. Everyone off. Opening Plinko. Here come the first barrage. The first volley of cannons, sending a few people forward, a few people off. Are they going to live? Are they going to die? No one's landing on it, though. All right, the first people making it onto the track right now. Looks like everyone's pretty good for it as well. Whoa, first explosion is going to send Face Happy 999 into an early lead. A few people riding these explosions all the way off the map, but Face Happy avoids a little bit of that. They are on fire, which feels like it should be a bad thing. Feels like it should be a warning sign, and now they're on fire, going very much the wrong way. Everyone is going backwards. No one has had... Wait. I was about to say no one's had any success, but Blue Cheesy has had some success. They are on fire in the good way. They are flying forward right now. Another little surf forward as well. It's a great run from Blue Cheesy. Still plenty of course to go, but it's looking pretty good so far. Another speed boost for Blue Cheesy. Looking like a pretty perfect run so far. Dodges that one that might send him back. Avoids that one behind him. Another speed. No, Blue Cheesy gets knocked. Catches that one. Side of a face. Blindsided. Knocked off the course. And now all of a sudden, we're going to have to go quite far back to see who is next. Evarity, bad boy, perfect. Ooh, Evarity takes a big one. Skips all of those barrels as well. Oh, can we avoid the barrels? No. They keep a bit of forward momentum. Oh, it's all taken away now. Wait, they are getting battered and thrown around right now. But Everity, looking good. Again, these are actually knocking them more forward. Oh, the barrel stops their momentum, though. And they will crawl to a halt. Can they regain any momentum? They're actually slowly drifting in the wrong direction now. Chance for everyone else to catch up. Oh, another boot backwards. Everity is getting further and further behind. Bad boy, perfect. The barrel might send Everity actually back in the right direction right now, but oh, this is not pretty. They are hard stalled on this area right now, and they are now just running from it. Someone who is not running, though, is Trivial Light. Oh, Pilot. A little bit too close for some with that one. Doishi on the overtake as well. Comes through. Trivial Light actually good for it. Looks like they might be able to finish. Oh, too fast. Too fast. Doishi is now in the lead, but getting overtaken. Monstallo, 88. Looking good for it. No name product. No idea gets boosted. Oh, too far. Doishi steals it. Doishi was able to ride it correctly. Doishi takes first place. My good friend John, Sora Deflect, will be closing this one out, securing our top 10. Doishi has done it. Whoa, a few more people missing right at the end. There's still a 10th place up for grabs. Mario actually won't look good for it. A few people who've already finished getting booped out, and PR Molina's actually good to steal that 10th place slot. Everyone else, the crossfire's finally stopped, and everyone can slowly but surely drift their way over the line right here. We've got a few people bringing up the rear. Built Diff, 6 Sticks, and Little Kiwi. Don't think they will have the time to finish as they slowly drift towards the finish line. 12 seconds left. He didn't die. I mean, surviving is good on this one. We saw lots of people flying off. Drifting over. Doesn't get over the finish line. Neither does 6 Sticks. Doishi takes first place by a pretty comfortable lead in the end there. It was actually anyone's race. There was like 3 or 4 people all in the mix right there. All in the mix, but it's Doishi who has the right landing. You're looking for the timeout, Doishi? Let's see. I'll scroll through a bit. Let's see. I got 53rd. Honestly, not too bad. Captain Prast, SSG on top. Also, just squeaking into the top 60. People happy with their top 20 finish? We're getting into the weeds right now. If you're past 100, you're kind of cooked, honestly. If you're past 100, you are kind of cooked. Can't believe you didn't win. You had a 100% win rate. A classic, I played perfectly, but my team was holding me back. I've heard that one before. God, we are really into the weeds now. How many people? 232 people still finished. All right, and they're all are dead. All right. Ready, Doishi? Ready to spin. 197th? Top 200. All right. 1 in 3 chance. Doishi wants the timeout, actually. Okay, Doishi is willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. A brave man. Oh, I think they're going to get their wish as well. But which one? They've gone blue timeout here. Blue timeout. They've got the timeout. Doishi happy with it and gone. Salute for Doishi. They have tanked that, and now we've got ourselves a precarious situation, a 50-50. My Hero Academia bundle and a 10-minute timeout, both available. Okay. 2 timeouts in a row tanked by Steven and Doishi, brave individuals. The wheel hadn't even stopped in Juby yet. Juby says she's hovering over the timeout button before the wheel even finishes spinning. She's a violent one. All right. Okay, 2 more races left. 1 more prize to go. Well, 2 more prizes, depending on how you feel about timeouts, of course. If you're like Doishi, you're in a good situation. All right. Where are we going? Where are we going? Honestly, it says we've played all of these before, but I actually can't remember any of them. A chill one. Like the Gardens of Doom. Gardens are quite relaxing. This sounds pretty relaxing. People are so 99% filled. Here we go. This is a nice garden. This doesn't seem that doomy, does it? This doesn't seem that doomy. This doesn't seem that doomy at all. I think we'll be okay. It'll just be a nice stroll through the garden. Alright, you guys know how it works, right? Exclamation mark play if you want to play. Simple as that. Simple as that. Clapping in your room? Thank you, Ayua. Alright, first time players. I actually forgot to start the clock. I actually forgot to join. I'm not locked in, guys. Alright, I've started the clock. I've joined right now. 60 seconds on the clock. Exclamation mark play if you want to play. Chance to spin the wheel. Thanks to the brave souls, the sacrifices that Steven and Doishi have made. It's a 50-50 chance. 35 seconds left on the clock if you want to play. Exclamation mark play. $20 seconds left. Only 2 prizes up for grabs, remember. 2 prizes up for grabs. So get involved if you want to get involved. Exclamation mark play. Plenty of spots still open. And we'll go to the initial drop. Names on. Should be a more chill course this time. There is a few different paths here. There's the upper path, the middle path, the lower path, all filtering around. It feels like the middle path might actually send you in a bit of a weird direction. But let's see it as we get this opening drop into the big funnel. The cultural, the traditional starting funnel. Into this drop, swirling and swirling, swirling. Everyone in it right now, anyone's race to win, a chance to spin the wheel, awaits the fastest person. Okawa Shiro off to an early lead. Tartan Boss also there. Decision now, right or left. Tartan goes right, but actually overtaken by Llama Logic here. Llama Logic looking for their second win of the night. Would be unprecedented. Roll. Ratch Prodivo has taken a little bit of a different path right now. They've got to go through this bumper field, which is causing all sorts of problems. But what a tremendous lead they've established. What do they know that we don't? How have they got here so quickly? Rach is good for it. Rach Prody now sliding down into the lead. Everyone else is doing it the old-fashioned way. Some people trying to do it a new-fashioned way, but it's led to death. And Rach is looking good for it. All the way through. Spork trying to cheat as well, get a bit of a jump. But look at this lead that Rach has amassed right now. As long as nothing goes wrong, should be hers for the taking. Coming round the corner, Kyoku is catching right now. Oh, wait, Kyoku's actually dropped through the middle. Is this quicker? Kyoku might have found a little bit of a cheat, and suddenly, Kyoku knows something that Rach doesn't. And now Kyoku treble 1 into the lead. And wait, the finish line's right here. They've gone through the lower path, though. Is the lower path quicker? Everyone coming through the lower path right now. The upper path maybe looks a little bit smoother if anyone can find their way through that. Devil is there. Poker Panda coming up. They are stuck on these boxes. Wait, Stelos. Stelos is going to steal it. Wait, no, Devil. Ah, Devil Clividy, the lower path. The low road is the better road in the end. They will steal it away. Stelos ends up actually in 8th for high path, not the 1. Our top 10 is secured. Again, lots of people taking different paths right now. Well played, Devil Clavudi. I think I'm saying that right. Someone who is not taking one of the good paths at all. Yeosuwu having a bit of trouble. A few people stuck on this one as well. Sixth. Getting it over the line. Shayan Vasayan. A lot of trouble. 23 seconds left. Chance for an overtake maybe, but Lesuwu. Big trouble. Big trouble at the end here. Stuck. Going through this right-hand side. Obviously, different paths still in play for the stragglers here as well. Different options. And Devil Cludy has won the race comfortably in the end. We'll give it a quick scroll. Our top 100. I finished 22nd. Not too shabby. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, I'll be on for All Stars. Maybe just before it. All right, we'll check out our top 100 for this one. And then we'll get the wheel spun. The wheel spun. Where am I going? This tab, this tab. All right, Devil. 50-50. You're either going to sacrifice yourself and guarantee a prize for the remaining race, or you're going to take that prize for yourself. So in many ways, a win-win, okay? Everyone's saluting already. They don't have faith. I'm spinning. Oh. Oh. Good for it. They've taken the prize. They've taken the prize. My Hero Academia bundle. Beautiful. Beautiful. Congratulations, Devil. Jubiok will reach out with that in your Twitch DMs. Should get a Twitch whisper from her with the code for that prize right there. Okay. Congratulations, Devil. But, chat, we have one prize left. One prize left. So you know what we have to do? We have to race again. Captain Prash, there's no freebies here. You've got to earn it fair and square like everyone else. Thank you, Haku, as well, for the tier 1. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you, pal. That notification will come through in a bit behind all the follows. All right, so one more race. You got to win the timeout fair and square. Should we do a high elimination then? A high elimination for the timeout. Okay. 99%. Guys, I feel like last time we did a 99%. It took us 13 attempts. It took us 13 attempts to get through. There's no way the 19-minute one is the correct choice here, guys. Start with 99 and go lower. Okay, what about this one? Abducted, abandoned, abyss. All right. Do you think we've got it in us? Okay. Okay. There's no way there was one that was 209 minutes. All right. Okay. All right, I know I've said this before, chat, and I know I was wrong last time. But honestly, this doesn't look that scary, no? This looks quite nice. Yeah, little elevator. Go down the slide, through a little maze. through the tumbler. Yeah, choice of right or left, a classic. Get stuck in here if you can't drive. No, come on. I know I said it last time, and it turned out I was slightly right. Last time I said this, we did lose 200 people, okay? And some might say, if you estimate 0 deaths and you get 200, you're bad at your job, right? But this one, I'm really confident, actually feels pretty safe, okay? So let's put 60 seconds on the clock. 200 people is a rounding error. Thank you, Hadidas. Somebody understands. The sides are really low. Ooh. You might be right, actually, Chris. Just got back from lunch. No idea how you got here. You might have come from the OWCS channel. They raided us, and now we are playing marbles for a chance to spin the wheel. And there's one prize left on the wheel, if you want it. That prize begins with T, timeless T, and it ends with out. Only the smartest will be able to figure out what the word is. Tea time? Yeah, you've got it. Trout is, yeah, the last prize is a trout. We've now reached the stage of the stream where we are giving away raw fish. All right, opening drop. Oh, we're going up, actually. Up into the wheel. Again, no one has died so far. I'm feeling pretty confident about my prediction that everything will be all right for everyone. Seaward drops back in. Oh, so it's a bit of a long way round into the funnel, and Volko Bird into the early lead. All right, no problem here. Choice of right or left. Looks like Volko Bird going to stretch out their lead on the right-hand side right now. Oh, Clotheria. Okay, what? Okay, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Volko Bird continues their lead as we go into these elevators. All right, we're losing a few more drips and drabs over the side, you know, but you know what they say, can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. And actually, Brooklyn Banana has actually crept, or not even crept, leapt into the lead here. A little bit stuck coming out of this one. What's happening? Brooklyn Banana seems to be checked for some kind of ball inspection before being let through. Shay just skips the line, though, straight into it. And now we're into a very slow spinner. DJC into this one. It's like one of those revolving doors. Oh, there's a cannon! Oh, no! Ah, guys, I forgot about the gun. Sorry, guys. I maybe forgot to mention there might be a giant robotic gun shooting people on the way. Brooklyn Banana is caught in the sights right now. Brooklyn Banana is in big trouble right now. Oh, Brooklyn Banana's taken down. All right. I think we're in a safety. I think there's a safety in numbers situation here. All right. Okay. Herd theory, guys. Herd theory. Safety in numbers. They don't have enough bullets for all of us. They don't have enough bullets for all of us. Hide in the pack. Hide in the pack. Everyone together. All right. All right. Pretty safe. It's fine. It's fine. Just hide behind someone slightly bigger than you. Hide behind someone bigger than you. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, don't worry about it. Again, there's still plenty of numbers here. Animals survive like this all the time. Like a trout, exactly, Mycon. Play like a trout, win like a trout. Hard Times, what's going on? Hard Times is going to take their entire route there as well. Thank you, Gabsacito. Gabsacito for the 2 community gifted. That's a rainy day tracer for you. And all right, a few people are out of it right now. But I have to say, I'm particularly interested in Hard Times' ability and choice to go away from the herd. Hard Times is going for a herdless approach to this one. Ah. Wait! 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 What's just happened here? What's just happened here? I look away for a second and hundreds of people have died? Guys, I wasn't looking, so I can't be held accountable. I can't be held accountable. All right, a few people into the tumbler. Oh, there's no roof on the elevator. And this is a classic fault in elevators. If there's no roof on the elevator, you'll just get flung out the top. San in his clown car. San in the clown car lands it into the tumbler. Oh my god. Drift King San lands the jump. And it's now Herman and Little Kiwi now leaping into the lead. All to play for a few more. Oh, again, there's no ceiling on stuff. But Never Lucky Finn is actually pretty lucky this time. Saminsky won't land it. Gordon Bishop doing okay, actually. Gordon Bishop might just be good for it. Stuck at the glass doors. Stuck at the glass doors. Does anyone know how to open these doors? Teal Bat also stuck on these doors. Wait, do the doors just never open? This was the wrong path? Sanu in the clown car's gonna... Wait, the doors are open, but never Lucky Finn! Oh no, falls off! San the clown car after sticking the landing! Oh! Who's the clown now, Mum? Look at me now! Look at me now! We thought the doors were never going to open, but doors do open. It looks like it was actually the high path and that was the wrong one, as everyone is just swirling off the edge right now. Chris? Can you make it, Chris? We've only got 3 finishers, which means it's kind of living up to its 99% record. Everyone normally gets stuck on this final bend, Chris. Chris is no different. That is a world record. World record. All right, San has won himself a trout. Give him a trout. All right. Okay. We don't need to scroll the leaderboard that much because there's only 3 people who finished, so you can see all your winners. Okay. Are you ready to spin, San? Are you ready to spin? How come I only win when there's bullshit? I mean, San, you did turn up in a clown car. So what can you if you turn up in a clown car and then you're met with nonsense, whose fault is it really? All right, are you ready, San? Good luck. Good luck. Come on, everyone. Wish San good luck. He's going to need such a tremendous amount of luck to avoid this timeout. Ooh. Oh, that's the timeout. He's got the timeout. Juby, quick on the trigger as ever. Congratulations, San. And our wheel is empty. We're out of prizes. We're out of prizes. That is all our codes given away. And honestly, I feel like we've kind of done it in record time as well, because we only had 5 codes. And the game's finished so quickly. So this is a pretty tight one. I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be up in, what time is it now? I want to say 8 hours for Korea. Should have gone with a 200-minute race. I mean, we can do a love of the game one. You know, because it's only 12:30. So I think if I get off about 1, we can do some love of the game ones. I mean, we can keep playing for timeouts, can't we? All right, what are we looking at here? A few short ones. There's no way the 19-minute one is good, right? There's no way the 19-minute one is good. There's no way they have constructed. There's no way they've constructed a good 19-minute map. Where's this one? Yeah, we can take a look. Okay, we'll take a look. All right. Shall I just whack 60 seconds on the clock? Love of the game one here, guys. Love of the game. Where do these portals go? So you go into the portal and then what happens? Where's the finish? The finish line's here. Oh yeah, the finish line's here. All right. Guys, there's no way this one takes 2 hours. Look, I know I've made bold claims before, and I know hundreds of people have died as a result, right? But there's no way this is going to take 2 hours. Right? There's no way this is going to take 2 hours. All right. Come on, guys. It's not going to take 2 hours. Look down. Ooh. That's where I live. All right. Off to the drop. All right. The start of a 2-hour race, I'm told. All right. Not too much of a problem. Sejum out first. There we go. Nice and easy so far. Nothing too dramatic. 99% elimination, they told me. All right, here we go. Up onto the high ground to begin with. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Few people have gone this way as well. There seems to be a... Alright, we're all going different directions right now. I don't know if any of that is good. I don't know which is the correct direction, if I'm being honest with you. The finish line is over here. Just below this red spinning ring. And we've got a few people. We've got Face Happy take... People are taking portals all over the place. Alright, I don't know where people are going. I'm lost in portals. If I'm being honest, guys, I never actually finished Portal when I started playing it, so I'm not really an expert in all of this. Where are the portals taking people? So you go through the portal and then what happens? Do you just get sent back to the start? You're thinking in portals now. It just sends you back to the... Wait, yeah. You just come back to the start. It sends you back? But how do you get down here? how do you escape? How do you escape the loop? Wait, is this is the way through? This is the way. Come this way. No, not the portal. Yeah, I think this is the golden path, okay? Come on, somebody, Doishi, somebody. Okay, this is the golden path, guys. We need someone to come out this way. Then they enter into a whole different area. Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Wait, Wait, Popster! Wait, Popster? No, there's another portal. Damn it. Oh, I thought Popster had cracked it. Alright, come on. Somebody go down this path. God, come on, somebody go. Come on, Buggy, you won before. Wait, me? Oh, I can't do it either. Wait, Pup? Oh, no. I feel like this path is the key, because no one's taken it yet, and nobody seems to be able to make it past this point. Wait, Poker Panda? Oh, no. Damn, I got tricked again. Tricked again. Free. Yeah, has anyone got a SpongeBob skip on them? Because we might be here a while. We might have to call it. Because it doesn't feel like anyone's even got close to going down the right path yet. How long was this race? The current world record is 62 minutes. Oh, sorry, 63 minutes. Is this what edging is like? Doishi reckons he's got it. I'm losing faith here. I'm losing faith. Not a single person has come through this path. One of the ports puts you through the green portal, which gives you enough height to jump over a hole and take it. Oh, okay. So how do you get to the green portal? There's a green portal here, but how do you get to the green? How do you get to the green portal? It actually is just a game of Portal to solve. That's a blue portal. There's green portals above a lot of the blue portals. Doesn't feel like anyone's getting out of this, if I'm being honest with you guys. I don't even understand how you get to the green portals. If I go with the portals with counters and let you go through. Let's see. Oh. No. Alright, I'm calling it, guys. I'm calling it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not making it. Let's go. Main menu. We can't do it. No one's even come close to going through the right path yet. Just impossible. Just impossible, I think. So close? No, so close. We're not so close. All right, a valiant try, everyone. Let's try a different 99%. Let's try... I was expecting the 99% ones to be, like, more volatile. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mm, 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 mm. 15 minutes? Sorry, 5 minutes? Let's try that one. Let's take a look here. How long do I stream for? We're streaming all night, mate. So if you're just looking for someone to farm drops, you're in the right place. All right. Oh my god. All right, this one seems dramatic. This one seems suitably dramatic. Drop into the funnel, go through the cannon. Oh my god. All right, this one I feel like I might be lying to you if I tell you nothing goes wrong. This one I think something might go wrong for a few of us. All right, I'm never gonna lie to you guys. This one, a few of us might not make it. Only enter this one if you're brave, okay? Gotta be brave for this one. Easy win. Yeah, they told us it was 99% elimination, but all we need to do is we need to be brave. Didn't raise no wuss? Good to hear. Hold on, I just need to respond to CM. All right, locking back in as we enter the final 10 seconds. All right, locking in for real. Okay. Ooh. Name's back on. All right. Okay, this one is scary. But it's okay. Remember, we're playing for a love of a game / a prize that begins with T and ends in out. All right, Pip into a pretty strong lead. Nick's over. Okay, we're going to the initial drop. All right. Seems we're all pretty good in the drop, so... Ooh, well, Everty not so good in the drop. A few people stuck in the spinner. Everyone else except for Everty seems to have made the drop, though. No problem so far. Only lost one person. Not too shabby. Another spinner. Casa, Lisa, Chips. Blade. All in a pretty good position. Now we're going to hit the cannon. All right, where are we going? Oh, we're all stuck on the spinner for a little bit. Okay, stuck on the spinner. And then what is presumably a safety-tested cannon. All right, safety-tested cannon. Nice. Everyone landing. Oh, Hadouken King. Oh, Santiago. Not. Oh, me? Oh. Hate it when I die. Pip now into the lead. Another springboard. Oh, where are we going? Higher. Gravity-defying leap from this one. Seems like we're all good for it, though. Kind of ascending to heaven in this one. We're going to go straight into this one. All right. Chocato actually taking over. Another cannon. We're going back. Leaping in the air. Oh, we're going into this one now. All right, little drop here. Another springboard. Oh, just in an anti-gravity situation right now. Down the spinner. Eyes on Blue Cheesy. Dropping down into one more cannon. All right, keep your eyes on Blue Cheesy. Blade off the edge. Wait, Captain Prash into the lead. Whoa. Rocket Man over here. Straight through in his race car. Always feels a little bit unfair that Captain Prash is allowed to use a race car in these situations, but, you know, what can you say? All right, safety landing. Oh, Hadidas. Oh, not safety landing. Oh. Guys, land with a soft bit, land with a sponge. Oh, it's flicking some people out. All right, Blue Cheesy now. Oh, Blue Cheesy's leapt into the lead. Not even I can keep up with Blue Cheesy. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Wait. Oh, no. Did anyone... Wait, Chips? Chips is good for it. Popstar as well is... Oh, my God. Wait, Chips. Good for it. Slow and steady. Popstar? Oh, no, Popstar. Wait, all of a sudden it's just... Wait, Chips is the last person standing. It's all on you, Chips. Now what? Oh, God. Okay, take a moment. Take a moment. We're slowing down. Breathe. Focus. Concentrate. Don't think about the stakes. Don't think about the race. Don't think about being the last person standing. Just focus on the race. Okay? Focus on the race. Just get into the rainbow cannon. Do what you normally do. Steady. 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 Okay, we're in. Steady. Okay, we're out. Steady. 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 All right. Nice straight line so far. Not too bad. Not too bad. And we're into the drop. And we're into the... Wait. Was that not where we were meant to go? It feels like that might not have been the correct path. I thought we were on the straight and narrow. Total extinction event. But, you know, they say, didn't raise no quitter. Didn't raise no quitter. So we've learnt after you do the rainbow cannon, don't go down. Everyone remember that, okay? Rainbow cannon, don't go down afterwards. Alright, it's okay. We live and we learn. Is it even cleared? We're gonna find out. we might be crossing new ground in this one. Getting atted, what's going on? I'm getting atted by San saying I owe him a trout. Alright, we'll find you a trout. We'll find you a trout. I guess I have to be good on my word. I am legally obliged to provide a trout at this point. There's no record. I don't think anyone has finished it. Oh. Alright. We'll give it one more go. Exclamation mark play. If you think you can go where no one has gone before. Into the drop. Into the drop. Coming through. San into the early lead with a clown car. A charity case. Doesn't seem like a charity case to me. Strong lead, strong start. All right. Right. This we all did pretty well on this last time. We all came through the drop. We all seem to live. Looks like we're all going to do pretty well again. All right. Good form, everyone. Face happy, a little bit slow through. Like a meteor from the sky, but still good for it. All right. All right. We've lost Flare Bro. Okay. You know, we always seem to lose one on this corner, but one's not too bad. Through the spinner now, into the cannon. Just need to get through this little tumbler first as well. Everyone's gonna group up. Few separations here. I seem to be lagging at the back here, but here we go. All right, first jump. Good. DJ Shi, Simpski. Oh, Flak a little bit short there. Doishi, a little bit short. Red Heart. Okay, a few people a little bit short, but still, overall, more people living than dying, which is normally a positive. All right, next jump. Oh, yeah, this is to the moon right now. To the skies with this one. Slusha in the lead just about right now, but there's a pretty big pack, everyone involved in this one. Quantum, Matrix Gaming, Slusha, also all there. Into this next drop. All right, into the cannon. And we're going back up again. Helbintone there. Oh, straight round into this one. Oh, Helbintone's got that one wrong. Koala, Slush, okay. Now into this one. Nice and steady. Looks like the charity case has taken a bit of a poor road on that one. Koala coming down. Slusha still in it as well. Another cannon coming through. Still got a decent pack here. We've lost about half the people. Here we go. One more round. Oh, Mike on too far. Aussie Rosemary, good for it though. Cannon back down now. Keep our eyes on Aussie. Just got to land this one. Good landing by Aussie. Some heavy landings here. Some heavy landings, but I think we're okay. No, we're not all okay. Some of us are okay. All right, Casalisa, Goofy. Oh, Goofy, still a little bit too hard. Oh, Slayer's too hard as well. Santiago's good for it, though. Now, eyes on... Where are we going? We're going up. All right, Teddy's already up there as well. Let's catch up with Teddy. A few more people following as well. All right, let's see it. Ooh, okay, all right. Everyone getting involved. Okay, this is looking good. I'm still alive as well, which is a good sign. This is a good sign. I've got a good feeling about this one. I've got a good feeling. Spork is sort of slowing down quite a lot. I've just died. I've actually jinxed myself. All right. Teddy coming round. All right. Okay, into the slow spinner right now. Ash seems okay. Divo Song okay. Looks like, is Ash going to make it too? Ash? Ash, good for it too. There we go. All right. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is 6 times the number of people. 6 times the number of people who made it last time. So this is positive news. All right, let's see what happens next, because this is where we've got our sort of front 4 and our back 2. We're all in it together now. It's no longer a race against the clock, a race against each other. We're just racing for our lives. All right, we come out straight into the middle. All right, now let's have a little bit of an explore, because last time down was bad, right? Where are we meant to go? Oh, wait, Santiago, how did you? Are you dead already? All right, Teddy into the hole. Silly into the hole. Beansprout. Oh wait. Okay, we've landed. All right, I'm coming into. I'm coming. Oh, wait. They're just gonna do it. The finish line's right here. Oh, 2 people done. Have we got more? Have we got more? This is the way. We found it. Silly Overwatch and Beans and Potatoes, good for it. Divo, oh, not good for it at all. But Ash, you can make it. We know the way through now. We know the way through, Ash. Follow the Trailblazers who are ahead of you. Give us a top 3 finish. Yes. Oh, nothing can go wrong from here. I think we're just good for it. We're going to get our top 3, guys. Going to get our top 3. There we go. Whoa, world record as well. 3 people over the line. Well played, everyone. Well played, everyone. Happy with that, I think. Should be really happy with that.